Damn it. Damn it. I guess we're jumping in. Mika coming in with a 19 months saying happy Federico Day. Happy Federico Day to you too, and to anyone else who celebrates. Mika, you didn't need to do that. Thank you so much for the resub. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy your custom role in the exclamation Discord and enjoy that sweet ad-free viewing experience. Happy Mika. I almost said a happy Mika Day. Happy Federico Day. We could get a huge Mika W in the chat for their con support. I'd appreciate it. Mika, how you doing on this fine Federico Day? Welcome in, welcome in. We got Dust coming in with the first. Dust, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? We got Bluey. What's up, Bluey? How are you doing? How's your weekend? Welcome in. What's up, Ivy? How's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Character Arknight's birthday. Man, a lot of July birthdays, huh? It was just Swire Day the other day, too. I don't remember what Delphine's birthday is. Don't shoot me. Don't crucify me. How you guys doing? How's your weekend? What'd you guys get up to? Anyone do anything fun? Anyone do anything exciting? Anyone do anything risky? Anyone do anything bold? What did I do? It was the 4th of July on Friday, so I met up with some family, hung around, did some outside and some socializing, believe it or not. Shudders a little bit. After that, I went to a fireworks show in my town and went to the club after. And then the rest of the weekend was pretty much just chilling out. I didn't do all that much. Played a few games, watched a hell of a lot of TV, and fellas, do I have some recommendations for you now? Do I have some recommendations for you? I think I forgot to post them in Discord, and for that I apologize, but this season of anime has like a ton of stuff coming out, and I'm gonna turn on my AC because I had to cool down based on how hot it is. See what I did there? That was funny. That was funny. Just raised all my gym weights. I can feel the sore back already. Oh, I went to the, yeah, I wasn't able to go to the gym. I was able to go to the gym on Thursday because my gym was randomly closed. I found out today that there was like a leak or something because there's a big hole in the ceiling. And then on Saturday, I didn't feel good, so I didn't go to the gym. So it was my first time back in basically a week because last Thursday I just went on like a 5-mile walk instead of going to the gym. Sweat through my shirt. That's neither here nor there. So I went back to the gym today for the first time, which is good. But I watched a bunch of TV on over the weekend. So I am now caught up on Dr. Stone. Waiting for the next episode to come out later this week, which is really good. Very fun, classic, you know, goofy, silly, tells a good story, has a good time. Stakes are high, but never really that high. So it's a good show. It's a good show. I like that. And I now plan to catch up on Apothecary Diaries because I've been a little behind on that. I'm like 6 or 7 episodes behind, I think. I don't know. I think my anime list is a little out of date, but I gotta get that updated. Vodka, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? Little rat, what did I do? It's because I went live a little early. Yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock. Yeah, my bad. Good segue. Yeah, we do those here. So I'll be catching up on Apothecary Diaries. I already caught up on Dr. Stone. I want to catch up on Fire Force as well, but there's been some new things that have come out this season that I wanted to talk to you guys about. One is Gachiakuta, which just has 1 episode so far, and it's really good. It's really good so far. I'm really interested to see what they do. It has an interesting style, really interesting premise, and supposedly the manga is like super duper good. But then what I've really enjoyed is there's 3 episodes so far of this show called Lord of Mysteries, which is based off of, I think, a book series, or maybe it's a light novel series. It is Chinese animation and Chinese voice acting, but the animation is banger. It's really good. The characters have really interesting designs. There's like a really interesting like power mechanic. The environment's really cool. It's like this like steampunky near past British environment with like supernatural elements and things, which is really interesting. It's really interesting so far, but it's really confusing. Like there's a lot going on. They throw a lot at you. I think hence the name like with the mysteries, but I think it's one of those things where they'll explain it. But I'm really invested. I'm really interested to learn more. So I really recommend Lord of Mysteries. And if anyone else has watched that, I'm curious what you guys think. That boost is going on. Welcome in Gold Chip or Gotcha Smash Bros. Gotcha Smash Bros is such an interesting idea. Wait, yo, we should absolutely talk about that sometime. That'd be big. That'd be big. Gold Chip's funny. I actually just started a career with Gold Chip, but I only got like partway through. I've been playing so much. Dude, that game has absolutely consumed my life. I needed to not schedule it this week. As difficult as it was, I needed to not schedule it this week. And Ivy, I saw your question. I will get to that in a second on the schedule for this week. I needed to not schedule it this week because
Why does it smell like up dog in here?
What's up, dog?
Fuck you.
Oh, dang it. What's up, Stormy? What's up, you? How's it going? Welcome in. It's time for Smiles and Aware. Yeah, every Arknights stream is like that now. So
Larry.
Larry's up, dog. Makes sense. Hey, you like that? I got that up dog redeem up there. Like I did that on Thursday, maybe. I'm gonna catch up on some work. I didn't really work on much this weekend, unfortunately. Took a break ski, but like I said, I caught up on my shows, which felt good, and I played a lot of good moves to me. Haven't gotten an A character. Haven't pulled another SSR character. 3-star or whatever. This game hates my ass. I have the worst luck imaginable in this game. So my gotcha luck has been taking an absolute L lately. It's been rough. Actually, that's a lie. In Girls Frontline, I got Perry, whatever her name is. I lost.
Can I go to toilet, please? I asked teacher. Fuck you, said my teacher, whose was actually the fuck you guy.
Oh man. I lost an early 50-50 to Paratia, like 20 pulls in, and then 20 more pulls later I got Perry, so. Because I thought she was silly and cute, and I like MP5s. Friend got like 2 copies of Springfield and 30. Should I do a 10 pull of Springfield right now? I don't even want the character. I got a second opera and a Suzuka, but no bourbons. I want Miho bourbon so bad, dog.
Does it smell like up dog in here?
What's up, dog?
Fuck you.
Nukiyashi, what's going on? Welcome in. I can already tell you guys are really gonna like that redeem, aren't you? I want Springfield. I want the UMPs. I got like 50k 50k saved up. It's crazy. Bluey, thank you for the hydrate. I will sip on some tea and not spill it. I won't spill it. I want to talk about the schedule really quick because Ivy asked. So we have a funky schedule this week, but we are continuing chapter 14 today. You couldn't tell. Tomorrow we have a collab with Maria. We are going to be checking out the game Peak. That'll be my first time playing it. I am probably not going to do well, am I? Regardless, on Wednesday we're going to be continuing chapter 14 from wherever we end up leaving off today, and we're going to be watching the live stream when it starts at 11 p.m. So that'll be a little longer. And then on Thursday we're going to play more Doki Doki because I really enjoyed that so far, and I want to see what else happens. I'm looking forward to it. So fun week. V! Thank you so much for the year.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello to you too, V. Thank you so much for the 12 months. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy your custom role in the exclamation Discord, and enjoy that sweet, sweet ad-free viewing experience. If we could get a huge VW for their Benny birthday, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in. How you been? Skeek, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm finishing the other VOD. Thank you. I gotta catch up on timestamps as well. I caught up on some over the weekend. That was like the only thing productive I did, I think. Actually, when did I do that? Was it Saturday? Was it I don't remember. Maybe it was Thursday. Actually, I think it was Thursday. I don't know. I'm behind. Like I said, I didn't get a lot done this weekend, but I will get better. I'll get better at that. Gonna make more girls cry on Thursday, bro. I do that every day without trying. There's nothing special about it being on Thursday, but you're right. I hope not. I don't know. I think I don't know what we're looking up, like Natsuki's skirt or something. It started getting weird near the end. I'll stay strong for UMP and AN94. That's where I'm at. I don't wanna pull I'll do 110 pull for Springfield right now. Let me grab my iPad because I haven't been playing it on my phone lately. So it's not updated. Okay. All right, silence. Open up Exilium. Am I already in? All right. I'll do 110 pull. 110 pull for Springfield. I have 9, and then I have 51.6k of the, what are these things called? Collapse pieces. I'm not going to pull up the screen because I'm too lazy. All right, 110 pull. That wasn't gold. I got 1 Kolfney. That's not Springfield. Anyway, I tried. Can't say I didn't try. 51.6k dog. Yeah. Killing it in that game by not really doing anything. I got a lot saved in Arknights too right now. It's crazy. And meanwhile, Uma Musume's bending me over a barrel and showing me the 50 states. It's crazy. Got the wrong water healer. I'm just out here. I'm out here suffering at this point. How's everyone else's weekend though? Did anyone do anything exciting? Anyone do anything fun for the 4th? If you celebrated. Trying my best not to spill my tea. I cannot make it 3 streams in a row, Bluey. Also, Vodka, I appreciate the lengthy recap. I'll read that when we get into the game. I looked at my Arknight savings in a while. Last I looked, I had like 700 pulls saved again. That's crazy. Isn't there a limited banner coming up? 3 in a row is a pattern. 3 in a row is a problem. That's for sure. Thank you for the hydrate. Be careful. You motherfucker. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. I put that down. I put that mug down real quick. The thing is I still bumped it in. I still bumped it into my can. I read you like a book. I knew that was coming. Can't trust anyone these days. Oh my god. 17th is the limited banner. Yeah, that's cool. I think based on the rerun right now, I'm assuming it's another Sui person. I think I'm pulling on this banner. I don't know who it is, but I'm assuming it's a Sui person. So we'll see. We'll see. The only reason I probably would be to get Ling or Nian or Dusk. And I don't know how many pulls those are going to take. If it's going to take like 200, I probably won't. Because at the moment, I don't really care for any of them. I did everything I could, but so much shit happened last week. You're getting 3 Discord messages of recap. I saw the 3 notifications and thought it was I thought you were trying to sell me something. And then I opened it up and saw a Mika paragraph. And I was like, oh man. And I said bet. Definitely gonna pull for blank. I don't believe it. Nian's 200. Did I buy the Nian skin? The Nian skin still in the shop? Guys, I forgot to buy the Nian skin. Ah! 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 But I don't care. Who gives a fuck about Nian? Take a look at the mint skin. Oh, finally. Finally. Oh my god. I remember looking at this when before I even got mint. And I was like, yes. We're so back. Skipped it during raise event and finally gets to buy it. I didn't appreciate it at the time. Is Denia? It does resemble Denia. You're right, actually. Can Denia solve a Rubik's Cube? The easiest Rubik's Cube in the world? You're right, bro. Actually, I could solve that one. All right, let's do Arknights Wordle then. Let's get it real quick. I had a dream for some reason that Arknights Wordle got taken down, and it was like devastating. Man, swing and a miss. All right, we got an infected fella that's like 4-star, higher than 16, not a guard. 4-star. Is there a 4-star male defender? I don't think so. Should I go all the way to 3? What about a 4-star male caster? Chestnut? No, Chestnut's a wandering medic. What am I thinking of? Gray? think I was thinking a gray. Male caster infected. 4-star, not caster. All right. If there's a timer running, I don't know if she could solve a Rubik's Cube. I feel like she could. Getting cat named even here. Calling out Denia. Where are they at? They better be sleeping. It's late. I don't know how they do it. They stream for so long periods of time and way late into the night, and I can't do it. I've tried. I can't do it. I'm not even taking naps anymore, guys. I think I told you. I haven't taken a nap in like 2 weeks now. I've just been toughing it out. Ride or die. It's a lot better because the good thing is after I end stream, instead of being very awake for like 2 hours, I'm only moderately awake for like an hour. And I can fall asleep at a more reasonable time than I would with the nap. And I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the trade-off. Because I don't think I'm very different when I take a nap or when I don't, especially if I'm shotgunning a mug of tea. 12-hour plus of Lone Trail reading. Daniel. Wait, she's read Lone Trail? Oh, Jesus. That dog in me die when I turn 20. Gone are the days of being up 74 hours straight. That's crazy. Bro, the MMO life caught up to you. Moist, what's going on? 8 hours sleep better than naps? Yeah. I don't know the last time I got 8 hours. Not on the weekend, though. War Chapter 9? Damn, dude. 74 hours straight is a bender. You sure you weren't on, like, ecstasy or something? No, not ecstasy. LSD. No, not LSD. Maybe ecstasy. I don't know. Male 4-star. There's not a male defender? No, there is. Matterhorn. Shit. He's not infected? Thought he was. Just a few weeks of life. Yeah, that's nuts. After the first 36 hours, you stop perceiving tiredness. Wasn't there one dude that like stayed awake for like 150 hours or something straight on stream, and he was literally like his brain was actually dying? I'm not here for a long time or a good time. I'm just here for my drop. Honestly, yeah, you're right. Grind out those games, baby. You only live once. What's there to look forward to? All right, so not Defender. What else is gonna be? Is it gonna be Chestnut? How expensive are Wandering Medics? No, Rhodes Island though. Yeah, it's cheaper. All right, 4-star Rhodes Island, not a guard, caster, defender, or medic. Is Ethan now considered Rhodes Island, or is he gonna be affiliated with Reunion? Because what other classes could it be? Jay is gonna be too cheap. Potter's a bitch and I don't want to perceive him. Also, I don't think he'd be affiliated with Rhodes Island. Yeah, it's either Ethan. I think Courier would be too cheap. Either Ethan, Totter, Verdun, I think would also be cheap. Right? Doll Keepers are pretty cheap. All right, let's go Ethan. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. How did everyone else do? If I see anyone that got 2, I'm mad. Yeah, multiple people got 2, I'm mad. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? You fucker went for Totter right away. Oh my god. What the helly? All right, well. Okay, so. After like 4 days of no sleep, your brain cells start dying. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't. It's a problem. Don't do that. Get sleep. Sleep every day. Sleep is one of the most important things. It sounds cliche, but drinking water, walking a lot, and sleep are like the 3 things that you need to live a healthy life. And so far, I'm at like 1.5 to 2 of them. Sleep will catch up at some point. Probably not. It'll catch up and bite me in the ass. Bluey, thank you for the hydrate. Let me pause the music, jump back in to perceive mint skin. If I finish my tea. I did already finish my tea. Drink my seltzer then. Smoke, sleep every day. I mean, for whatever it takes. Sleep is for the weak. And I love being weak. Amen. The Enforcer skin. Does he have another skin? Do we fuck with Super Twink? Look at those legs. I see a Sprite. What's he holding? Only that in the E2. You guys fuck with Super Twink? I think I do. He successfully unspilled. We made it, Bluey. Live to see another day. Catch me again tomorrow. Toad, what's going on? Welcome in. Dolphins sleep 1/2 of the brain at a time. Man, I wish I could do that. Since if they sleep fully, they can't breathe. That sucks, actually. Maybe I don't know if I don't want dolphin-esque sleep apnea. All right, I'll get it. Is E2 better? His E2 is nice. His E1 sprite is nice. I mean, I was into that. His E2 art is pretty slutty for a fully clothed band. This one's pretty gay. Pride Month's over, but dolphins are sleep maxing. That's crazy, yo. I'm such a sleep pilled rem maxer. Forgot to equip it, man. I keep doing that. All right, I got the mint skin though. I'm happy. Look at this, man. So cute. This is what it's all about. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Okay. I wanted to see how many pulls I had. My random gets me 24k. Is someone doing the math? That's 120k roughly, almost 120k. That's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, we'll be watching the live stream to see who's pullable on Wednesday. $40 plus 150 plus tickets. Oh, I got tickets. Did I buy the... Yeah. Yo, Lynn in the shop. Who got Lynn in the shop? Dust? Did you finally get your Lynn? Pretty gay, fits with the other free Sanctus skin too. That's kind of funny. Wait. Insider? Or Areen? Actually, this skin's pretty good. Already M3 mod, let's go. Nicely done. Nicely done. I gotta fix my... Hang on. There we go. All right. Congratulations. How's mine looking? I don't have M3, but I don't really have that for most people. My bad. I'll do that at some point, I swear. All right, but that is not what we're here for. We are here for jumping back into chapter 14. So, also, I pretty much already all my autos for the main stuff was already fine. And I think I would just get... What should I do? I guess we cleared these. I don't remember doing these on stream. I might have done these off stream last year. In fact, I think I did. I think this was around the time where I wasn't streaming Arknights that much last year. I think this is the post Zwillingssturm rut, we'll say. I think the post Zwillingssturm rut carried over into this, and then roughly around Rainbow Six. So I guess I'll have to try the S stages at some point too. And I used supports on the EX stages, but I don't need them. I don't care about the chop at this point. You've been doing your hidden front? Need to do 15 for reasons. What? Huh? in chapter 4. Of course. Of course I have. Yeah. Yeah, I've been keeping up with these. I've been doing this. Of course. I still don't remember what I'm supposed to do with these. I still don't know what these were for. Was there like a news thing? I thought, I don't remember, man. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do. Click button should work. Do I need to think? You need to do 15 to get access to content that you really don't want to put off. Do I need to do that before today, or can I try and do that before Wednesday? Because we're on 1420. While you're answering that, let me take a look at our recap provided by Vodka. All right, so last week on Arknights, chapter 14, subtitle, Holy Fuck. Nine shows up with a reunion and offers to help Catherine in the Self-Salvation Corps. Foner saves Logos and apparently watched him change into his RI uniform before fighting Ned Salem. Some crazy shit is going down with the Shard and Omnanom, looking like a tree or something. W, Ascalon, and Enos continue to resist Manfred's attempt to take the life bone, but his soldiers plant bombs across the skeleton as a last resort to deny us the ability to use it. Manfred is about to trigger them, but hesitates for a moment, thinking of how many Sarkaz lives the life bone could save and bring home. His moment of hesitation, the wounded Ascalon tackles him off the skeleton right before it drifts to the location of Dr. Amia and Calcit. That's right. But also, I don't think we've seen Ascalon or Manfred since then. Next paragraph. Logo shows up just in time to get Doctor's team onto the lifebone as they go after the Sarkaz airship to stop allegedly white-haired Terrasis's plan. They Tokyo drift the lifebone directly onto the Revenant airship, which it latches onto, with Logo staying behind to defend the lifebone, while Doctor, Amia, Cal, and W board the ship. They get split up with W, Monster, and Doctor working together after W brutally rejects Benny, LMAO, Ribbozo. Hold on a second. We were on a date. And fighting off Babel assassins. Calcit and Amia regroup a Doctor's group in the airship core. Amia faces off at the Revenant and seals it within its own emotions, allowing W to jump in and experience the Revenant's memories and emotions before finally reaching its core and ripping it from the airship furnace. Furious that we interfered, it shows everyone present a memory of what the Doctor did in Babel, allowing the Doctor to finally learn firsthand what they did to earn the hatred of Calcit, Ascalon, etc. This deeply shakes the Doctor, and Amia reveals that she had always suspected but had never been able to reconcile how the Doctor she remembered could have done such a thing. That was bro, Doctor was flabbergasted at that point. I forgot that was just like a big fuck you guy from the Revenant at that point. Revenant lore was interesting though. I was not able to finish the VOD in time. No worries. We're going through the recap right now. Before Wednesday will work. Okay. I'll have to see how long it takes. Bro's whole world shattered. Cal had to give us reassuring words. That was surprising coming from her. But I think everyone was kind of like, yeah, bro, you did that. I know you don't remember, and I think you've kind of become a better person since then, but yeah. Up next. W reveals that she always knew as well what the Doctor had done, since no one else would have been able to pull it off, but states that she has never been interested in seeking revenge since she learned the Doctor truly didn't remember what they had done. Their group therapy session is interrupted by Teresa briefly appearing and pacifying the Revenant before using her arts to continue flying the ship directly into Omnanom. Unable to stop the ship from making contact, the Doctor watches in horror as the worst CG in the game shows up. Yes. And we watch Amia get crystallized by Originium. Then that wicked bitch, Miss Black Text on white background, shows up and starts propaganda dumping about how Doctor was just dreaming and how it must have been the astral projecting to some other world or some other reductive BS. Doctor remembers all they have seen and felt on Terra and firmly denies the notion that those experiences were anything less than real. Doctor says they have more pressing matters right now, and Priestess copes with a "I'm not mad" and says some gross ass manipulative shit like all that you wish I'm able to grant, and once all that grand rhythms and minute pulsations have fallen into silence, you will return by my side. Yeah, anyway, her. I was gonna put her on the thumbnail, but I didn't. Screen fades to white, and Doctor is suddenly back on Rhodes Island with Calcid, who instantly becomes wary and hostile when Doctor slips into the precursor language upon awakening. Rose started to speak like old English. Rose like, "Good day, love." Very unbiased. Yeah, every single one of the recaps have been unbiased. Only letting her guard down once Doctor recalls who they are and calls out for Amia. The two of you walk through Rhodes Island, seeing scenes of Ace training Fang and her team, Outcast's retirement, and Bear drinking with the Glasgow gang, Tallulah at Rhodes Island, and finally Frost Nova wearing the RI uniform, which finally makes the Doctor crack. The scene shifts as hazy outlines of Originium take place, of people revealing that all of this has simply been scenes Doctor wished to see in reality. Which is cute. It's like it was like kind of depressing to go through that, but like in hindsight, we're, you know, yeah, to put a quick pin in that, it was really depressing to go through this, obviously, especially the Frost Nova Rhodes Island uniform, but it was kind of nice as well, in a sense where it was like, this is what like the Doctor of today wanted, which I think if you have any sort of doubts about that character, I think that scene really quells that a bit, because if that is truly the Doctor's desires, then old Doctor truly is no more, in my opinion. And I really don't remember the stance that I was taking at Babel. I think I was really starting to get a little confused, to be honest, unsurprisingly, but I think I've had some time to develop some more thoughts. All right. Amia finally reconvenes with the doctors, wearing a dress seemingly left for her by Teresa, stating that this type of life within Originium deeply saddens her. She asks if Doctor will stand by her side once more, now that all of them know what the Doctor did, and Doctor affirms that they will. L plus ratio priestess could never. Gaslight harder hoe, in parentheses. They step out onto the landship deck, where they meet back up with W and Logos, finding themselves adrift upon a sea of Originium that dwarfs Rhodes Island, so it looks no larger than a toy boat. Paper boat? W asks Calcid where they are, and Calcid answers, "We are within Originium. Within Originium, there exists a universe." Pretty baller line. Anyway, fuck Priestess and fuck the astral projection she wrote in on. Yeah. I don't know if I want to click this. Reward for reading all the shit I typed. Oh, it's an Amia smile. Cute. Thank you. Cute. All right. So we are officially all caught up now, and ready to jump into 1420. So I need to do the hidden front before Wednesday. V, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Yo, seeing V use some redeems now. Needs to be more biased in terms of priestess. Yeah, hate on priestess. You actually made Teresa hold you in the thumbnail. I told you I would. I told you. Takes about 20% as long as a fast forward Uma Musume run. Okay. Thank you for putting it into language I can understand. Need the 15 runs. Okay. I'll try and remind you about hidden front, but I may forget. It's peak doing it on the toilet type content. I will I'll try and remember. Have I tried hidden front? No, that's what we're talking about. I still haven't looked at it. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm doing other things like playing Uma Musume. All right. And then what am I missing? Oh, how about hidden front? Have you shut it? Unbelievable. The only thing that we need to talk about is the weekly reminder of the story that Teresa said at the start, and that's all that I remember about it, is that there was a story that was said. I think there was like a paper fella or something. It's entirely impossible to explain why you need to do it before the point it needs to be done, so just trust others. I have no reason not to trust you. I'm just forgetful. Okay, have you guys ever let me down before? Actually, absolutely you have. I've been set up for failure multiple times. Weekly reminder about Teresa's story of the sack puppet and the river of tears, which may or may not be relevant this week. Well, it hasn't yet, so maybe we'll see. And the front that happens to be hidden, have you checked it out? I think no, I haven't looked at any hidden fronts. If you guys keep asking, we're stopping the story and we're just gonna do hidden front the entire night. Is that what you want? All right, we got another stage with logos on, so that's great. Soothe the raging river of souls. Environmental conditions, some enemies will differ. There's only one hidden front as far as Benny's concerned. I'm out of points. Someone redeem a code off. That's crazy. All right. That means you do a 6-hour stream on Wednesday, blasting the entirety of the chapter. So we have a hard stop on Wednesday. That's the thing with the live stream. So we'll see. Hey, what the hell? What the? Insane. All right, we're jumping in. I can't bring logos. Who was our substitute? Is it Fonor? Or what class is Fonor? I always forget. Are they specialists? Doug, I don't remember who. I don't even remember. Forgor. Supporter.
My song rises, blessings are pronounced and bestowed.
Thanks, Miss Logos. I guess if we're doing a lore accurate team at this point, I should probably only be using Calcit, Amia, and Wishadel. But we're not going to do that. Oh. We're gonna jump right in with this team. Close enough. Do the hidden front Wednesday. The joke is too funny to... No, I get it. It was funny. It was funny. I'm just upset, okay? All right, so jumping back in this like pocket dimension, which is very interesting because I feel like Arknights has played this card multiple times, like a pocket dimension. They did it in Svillingstern as well. You could do hidden front all day Wednesday and save the finale for next week, because otherwise you might get cock blocked by stream. We'll see. We'll see. I might have to make like a really hard, like, yeah, we might have to do some serious edging. Yeah, there's just somewhere. All right. Universe? What's a universe? Wait, what? Has that word not been used in Terra? No language that you are familiar with has such a word. Oh, interesting. It is a concept far wider than the land and the sky. It's all of space and time and everything contained within them. Even the most arrogant of gods are unable to... That was quick. Even the most arrogant of gods are unable to claim mastery over it as a whole, because the word itself signifies infinity as well as the possibility for constant change. However, Originium is able to incorporate it in its entirety, all in finest detail, forming an assimilated universe within. Okay, stop. In short, we got two things. One, for some unknown reason, we were dragged into the Originium along with the airship. Not that anybody knows how tiny little rocks can have this huge place inside of them. Two, we're not dead. We don't know if we're still alive inside, how we're still alive inside this universe in the Originium, right? A reasonably accurate summation of the matter. Bro, stop your fuck ass stupid big nerd words. Unbelievable. Cal took the opportunity to actually us. I think you could say more or less would cover it. You don't need to say a reasonably accurate summation of the matter. Insane. Is it lore or is it W being illiterate? I think it's lore. I think it's... Even the most arrogant gods are unable to home run. Impressive. When the very ground is trying to eat you, you don't need a word for everything that isn't it. You know, you're right, actually. That's a valid point. No reaction. Not even a raised eyebrow? W, did you just throw a bomb into the sea? What else would I throw? I had to test the water somehow. That bomb's as good as my hand, right? The old hag said that we got stuck inside the Originium. Maybe I could oh so conveniently blow a hole. Look out. The hell just happened? Sorry, I've been saying that way too much. What the hell just happened? It was like there was something pulling on me. The yellow stuff down there is liquid originium, right? What else could the bomb have blown up? Dude, Logos just lags the game for some reason. He's too powerful. Anytime like there's like a freeze frame, I know Logos is about to appear on the screen. It would not have ignited. There was no energy present to fuel a reaction. I cannot sense any originium within this originium sea. Perhaps I should phrase it differently, as all originium outside the realm exists in a combination of other matter, so too it must abide by the laws of external universe. But here those laws are dictated by the originium itself. You're not making any more sense than the old hag. We have entered a place that operates in its own grammar. I can sense the language contained within the ocean of originium, vast, boundless, without limit. As of yet, I have been unable to totally analyze it. Stop, Logos. Do not attempt to comprehend this language for now. You should not disturb it. Although it is highly likely that we are already within danger sights, the fact that this ship is permitted to exist is proof enough that we are safe, at least for now. Rhodes Island, the ship, and the Originium Sea? This Rhodes Island exists because of you, Dr. Benny Bloom. We should have been assimilated by the Originium and become part of the ocean. Thanks to you, we were not. You have changed. No. Redefined a portion of the law. Yo, no big deal. I'm kind of powerful, just saying. I guess I got a place in this universe here, you could say. It's very interesting, but when you think about it, would Terra even be scientifically advanced enough to have conceptualized the idea of a universe? I mean, definitely not like the word. The idea, maybe. Like, everyone always kind of yearns for the stars, right? Thinking that there's more out there. But not like practically enough to have anything to back it up. Have they ever been to space, split the atom, accepted the heliocentric theory? You're right. They're just silly billies ultimately, but like 20 people specializing in the sky even know what's going on with it. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on with it. It's loading all of his aura. It takes a long time. I think I'm gonna need to like reinstall my game again. I have been noticing like some random performance issues again. Under circumstances that you yourself could not perceive, you have used this language. The one I spoke earlier, I don't remember it. Sometimes it's in my brain, sometimes it's not. Ha, who would have thought that you had that sort of thing in you? Don't tell me that those weird dioramas on the ship were all your dream or something. Those heartwarming illusions were disgusting. I didn't like them either. Huh. W turns her head, pondering as she looks ahead. She's barely even glanced at you since you entered the assimilated universe. The real question is, now that we barged into the Originium, how do we get out? Can this haunted ship take us somewhere? Rhodes Island sails atop the Oriate Sea. It resembles a mirror of purest gold. More than anything else, its surface unblemished, nary a ripple in sight. A question suddenly comes to mind. Are you really sailing? The ocean surface seems static. Everything does, really. It's too quiet. I can't feel anything. Flowing emotions, rich memories, it's all faded away. Dr. Calcit, this is inside Originium, right? I don't understand. It's already devoured so much. Cities destroyed by catastrophe, people died of oropathy. Shouldn't traces of all those lives be here in this sea? Why is there nothing here? That is what I'm wondering too. Is this like a we're like, what's a comparison? You remember in SpongeBob when they took when they had the Wumbo meter and they started shrinking people down and it became a problem, so they just shrunk everyone down? The perfume aisle. The perfume department. Geek. Those are the best episode. That's what I love about the world of Arknights. The fuck-ass world where just surviving day-to-day is a struggle has changed the way the civilization is developed. True. I mean, yeah, they're, you know, if you were to compare them to like modern 21st century people, it's quite primitive. Where are the files? Inside the zip file. That's actually a really good comparison. Because this is the end. Everything sealed away by the Originium is trapped in this unchanging, undying end. Oh, how wonderful. A good place where even the dead can't die. Not even the Laterans could come to think up something so heavenly. Damn, Laterano catching strays. Also, The Good Place. Who watched the show The Good Place? That show was really good. No wonder that there's no sarcasm aboard the ship. How could a sweet, blissful place like this have devils like us? No sarcasm. You might be right. Other than you and Logos, I haven't seen a single sarcasm since we arrived. The sarcasms, they are closely connected with Originium, but where are they? Did the ship ram into something? Is there something on the water? Sight. Ah, fucking... Getting Bogos binted over here. I made it like half a year ago. Wasn't it good? I really enjoyed it. Originium racist too. Man, can't even escape the racism in the pocket dimension. Those shadows are sarcasm. They're marching. The war eternal continues, no matter if it's on the battlefield outside or in here, no matter if they are dead or alive. Countless sarcasm shadows appear above the surface of the sea. Wendigos, Diablos, Nazers, Banshees, along with many ancient clans lost to time. They grasp clubs and spears or crossbows and great swords. Some even bear witchcraft cannons on their backs. The water is calm, but the many shadows form a torrent surging forward. Charge, fight, forever without rest. War. The Salkaz war against everything, persisting through millennia, never ends. This is where the myriad souls of the Salkaz return. Oh. Interesting. I see city is devastated. I see Originium blanketing the land. What the helly? So are we all inside or are we all outside? Because Omninum kind of happened, right? They see Rhodes Island. They must also be inside, maybe? But what was that? Margaret. What was I gonna comment on? The myriad souls, because we've heard about like communication with the myriad souls, right? But that's through the King of Sarkaz and the crown, if I'm not mistaken. That's what's connected to the myriad souls. So does that mean that that is just connected to Originium at its core? Anglogo said that the myriad souls affect all Sarkaz. The crown just allows the most direct connection with them. Okay. I'll have to think on that. Hopefully we get a little bit more. The airship touched Omninum. No, and our friends are in another place. I thought Omninum was like very more widespread then, I guess. But okay, that's fine. Welcome back, Neural. No, I didn't realize she had some Watson concoctions on her. Rhodes Island straight ahead. Hang on. Aye. Shannon, what's wrong? The door's been opened. The distance between life and death is closer than ever now. It is something that all Sarkaz can hear. Or are we going to catch up with all the people outside then? We need to survive this round of impacts. The airship's been eaten up by Originium, which means the Royal Court casters are distracted. This is our only chance. There's too much damage to the vertebrae. Louder? I can hear it. Did the friend not speak to you again? What did it say? No, it's something else. I can hear all of history's wars happening at once. It's starting every scene with all the characters I gave a southern accent to. Look, Vina, is it just me, or did that big red thing above Londinium get even bigger? Not just bigger, the red's darkened now. It looks like the entire sky's turning into Originium. Storm's not calming down either. The size of kings can't cover a range that wide. The Sarkaz will destroy the entire city and far, far more besides. Amia, you must make it in time. Next line moment. Every time. The myriad souls bar our way. Here, in this place where everything is stilled by Originium, only they continue to fight. Everyone hears the low roars resounding above the golden sea. The Sarkaz's war will never stop. The Sarkaz's anger will never end. How interesting. Looks like a bunch of long-dead Sarkaz heroes are still fighting their asses off. I guess this is what they mean by a living hell. But why are they blocking us off? Hey, that thing in front of us, the tree root? Don't you guys think it looks like a tower? Ooh. The shard? Oh, this is this here is Rhodes Island that they're standing on? Holy shit. And we got that diamond thing over here. Ooh, a tower defense. Oh, crazy. You notice it the moment you step atop the deck. It stands tall in the middle of your field of vision, uniting the golden sea with the quiet sky above, yet not fitting in with either. So it's Elden Ring. Got it. Is it really a tower? It's taller than anything you can imagine. Why is there a tower here in the Originium Sea where everything ends in stasis? The answer springs forth unbidden. With the Tower of Babel? Babel. Yeah! Ooh. Looks kind of freaky. Kind of looks like the big boss from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't remember what bro's name is though. Irrelevant. Babel. The airship's goal was here all along. She must be on top of the tower, guiding the myriad souls. Indeed, she's waiting for us. That tower is our only beacon in this featureless ocean. All the answers we seek are where we started. We will climb Babel and face her. And then... Amia? Yes? I'd say I'm pretty clear-headed right now. Making it all the way here, there's no way that I haven't figured out what I want to do. There's still lots of people on the outside fighting their asses off. If we weren't so quick on the draw, I think we'd be seeing a few more familiar faces here among the dead heroes. Hey, old hag, bring your little monster out to help us. It's going to be pretty rough the way we're headed. I cannot do that. Monster is unable to appear here, and I do not wish to arouse any unnecessary attention. No monster? Huh. Hang on a second. So does that mean that is Monster just Originium then? If Bro can't appear in the Originium world, is he just Originium himself? Lots to consider. I feel like I think I've said that before. I feel like I've said that before. Another one of those reasons that you don't want to talk about. Dr. Benny Bloom, I'm severely limited by the environment here, but it should have no influence on you. I will need you to move the ship. Why is she not able to... What is the relationship or lack thereof between Monster and Originium? The eternal question of Arknights players since we've met it. I mean, it just looks like a bunch of it. I don't know. The fact Calus is really debilitated, is that the right word? In here is really interesting. Because I wonder if it has anything to do with her age. I've never taken the helm. I've never really taken the helm before. This is the deck, not the bridge. Let's say the first one. You need not worry. The heading of this Rhodes Island does not depend on your skill at the helm, nor on any machine or energy generator. We are within Originium. You will have noticed by now that you hold special significance to, Originium. The reverse is very much the same. It's equally as irreplaceable to you. I thought I wasn't supposed to know this. I thought you wouldn't tell me this. My silence has many reasons. Frankly speaking, I still have reservations on whether or not I should be helping you retrieve this knowledge. Because of the things I've done in the past, I understand now. You said that you hate me. Oh! Is that why you didn't respond to 8-Ball Pool, Calton? It's because you hate me? Hate, torment, anger. I cannot deny it. At the time, I did not only lose Teresa, I also lost someone that I once hoped I could trust. Oh. Damn. The betrayal. Don't call her a hag like that. I didn't. What's up, Nozame? How you doing? We're older than her too. I mean, we were in like our cryo sleep or whatever in the sarcophagus, right? Steve, just listing off Super Smash Bros. Characters again. I saw Sonic's name thrown around. Marth. That line hit hard though, man. Me, you felt disappointed. No, bro, she said she was mad. She's not just disappointed, she's mad. Me, I was very disappointed in myself. Damn. I was not completely aware of your changes, or rather my preparations were insufficient to reverse the outcome. You were able to glimpse the first rays of light of our goal, but Teresa's sudden departure extinguished the flame. Once more, we are plunged into deepest night. If we do not make the right choices this time, the darkness will be eternal. Maybe you shouldn't be trusting me again. No, I should trust you. I didn't worry that if I allowed you to regain your memories regarding Originium, it might bring about unforeseeable changes. But over and over, you showed proof to me, to Amia, to everyone, that my worries were unfounded. Oh, that's the nicest roundabout compliment you've ever given me. You're the hag? No. Fellas aren't hags. Fellas are, oh, crap. Hold on. We talked about this. What's the male equivalent of a hag? Geezer. Fellas are geezers. The only thing that I can say for certain is that we walk the same path. From Chernobyl to Londinium, your experiences and your emotions have shaped who you are today. And now, you protected us, saved us from being devoured by the Originium, and turned into complex flows of information. Just stop. You made Rhodes Island appear and have afforded us the opportunity to continue on in this stillness. Dr. Benny Bloom, show us the way out. Find the right path for yourself. The direction that our future takes, where Rhodes Islands head next, it's all up to you now. I knew that all along. That's cocky as hell, dog. I didn't actually think that. I can't say that. All right. Rhodes Island, advance. Yo, that was pretty baller. Feel the movement of the ship beneath your feet. Passing through the Originium Sea, passing through the army of the myriad souls. The tower gets ever closer. And he's Weezer. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Throwing caution to the wind, she'll risk it for the lives she's left behind. Damn, that also hits pretty hard. Imagine your father, who allowed you to develop into the person you are, killed your girlfriend, who is also Jesus, or Calcit. That's a pretty brutal comparison. Who is also Jesus is incredible. The tower gets ever closer. Why is this so choppy all of a sudden? The myriad souls are affecting the surrounding environment. The assimilated universe is no longer stable. It's hard to move any further. The deceased Sarkaz are blocking our way. The myriad souls are angered. They're all looking this way. Sure, let them gawk. They can watch me step on their heads. Gonna run right over them. A great wave resembling a palm sweats at the tiny Rhodes Island. W grins and laughs. She takes a running leap into the wave. W W disappears into the maelstrom in an instant, but in the next her laughter rings within the golden mist. Ha! I knew it! That thing isn't part of the Originium. See, I can blow it open. I never thought I would get to open up Babel. Sounds of destruction ring out from quiet crackling to roaring collapse. The great pillar to the sky should not have been damaged by such tiny bombs, but some of its roots peel back, hanging down towards the minuscule people aboard the ship, providing a route from the deck to the base of the tower. Let's go, quickly. There's such emotion. Do you guys see those exclamation points? You climb the fallen structures with haste. To your surprise, the white material feels soft and pliant. Pliant, whatever that word is. Almost like some sort of cloth. Is that what Amiya's wearing? Amiya. Up here, I've got you. Amiya touches the roots lightly. In an instant, countless hands stretch up towards her. From the sea, from atop the tower, from the void. Close your eyes, Amiya. Close your eyes. The king spurs them. The king drives them. The king enslaves them. The king rules us. The king leads us. The king inspires us. You have arrived. You are among us. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane. What? That's, oh my god. Easy clip, bro. That had to be intentional. That's just like the line was like, together we are arknights. Man, I was just about to make like a silly like All Might joke where it's like, you have arrived, like I am here, and then they had to pull out you are among us. And the sarcasm is sus, bro. They're sus as hell. Insane. You can't be doing this. It wasn't me. Rhodes Island, I advance. Hey, yo. Trinity died for the sins of the sarcasm and was then resurrected. Am I wrong? I mean, no, you're right, actually. Saying it out loud. I'm the sus guy. Bro, the sus guy said among us me. He said among us Lee. That's crazy. That's the best line in all of the game. You can gas up the writing however you want. This is the best line that they put in the entire game. I don't know how they top this. You are among us. The myriad souls. The Originium Sea is close to boiling. The myriad souls thirst for the King of Sarkaz. The myriad souls wish to force the King of Sarkaz to stay. Go on ahead, Amiya. Go and see Her Highness. Obtain the answers you seek and overcome them. I'm very interested in why arts works in here, though. Right? Like, I thought arts and Originium were kind of connected. Or am I messing that up again? Is it infection lets you use arts more or something? I always forget. Logos? I also miss Her Highness, but we have long since bid farewell to her. When Babel still yet warmed the earth, the first circle of our fellows vowed to dedicate our lives to in service to our ideals. Her Highness and I were no exception. As for the voices of the myriad souls, I will respond. I have been waiting for this moment ever since I sang my first elegy. Bro, not again. Yo, that is tough. Holy shit. The will of the myriad souls is a frothing sea billowing furiously. Their hands clench swords, their hands leash Faranmuts, their hands command 1,000 armies. Their heads bear identical crowns. They are the lords of the Sarkaz. They are the eternal existence of the Sarkaz. The Orif army is crazy. And we can use arts. Infection just lets you do it using the crystals in your body as a catalyst instead of a proper catalyst. Okay, that's what it is. But still, I don't know. I feel like it should have like a funky reaction still. Plus all the CGs for today in one message so it doesn't get broken up. All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll have to decide what I use for the thumbnail on Wednesday. I'm disappointed I never got to use the Iblana one. The Iblana one was so good. Nameless King of Sarkaz. There are no roads that we have not walked, no hardships we have not shouldered. You have not the strength to match us. You have not the fearlessness to match us. Buddy, I think he does. Nameless King, is this a Night Rain reference? Man, I still haven't played that. It does seem fun though. I should see if it ever goes on sale. They examine, they interrogate. Countless fleeting emotions condense into a raging swell, enough to wash away any will of any individual. But through 100 crashing, surging waves, then 1,000, then 1,000,000, the one before them stands firm. The young Sarkaz lifts his bone pen, pointing it towards all the nameless kings of Sarkaz. He needs no words. His curses are his answer. Bro, that's crazy. That was insane. Bro's walking aura. $40 instead of full. Yeah, no, I do like that. I know I'm not good at. I won't be good at it. So I just and I shouldn't be spending too much money.
Honor your orders.
Is he gonna solo it? You think he can solo it? Yeah, skill 1. No, skill 2. I don't remember his skill names, man. You can take him down, right? I don't think he's gonna take him down.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Oh, it's a skill 3. Oh, my fault, game. Music is good. Antiphon of Agony's old. Whenever they do orchestra music, it goes crazy. Holy shit! All right. You guys hearing this?
At attention.
Man, I gotta get Horn on skill 1. I keep forgetting.
Orders, please. Bravery shall overcome evil.
Oh, I gotta take down.
Roger. I like these high places. They have plenty of
Guys, music's
sunshine.
crazy. What is this guy? He's got the golden aura? That's not fair. He's the boss. What the hell? I won't let you.
I know
What the hell?
into shadow. No one will find it.
You want to topple me?
Fuck that guy, man.
What blooms must also wither.
At least he got necrosis damage, but what the crap? I'll put you there then.
I know what you want.
Who are you attacking? You just attack Amiya? You are attacking Amiya, you little dirtbag.
No one can see me.
I hear someone. Who says there's always a countdown?
You stick to
Ascalon on his ass.
domain.
Why can't I put Fonor down? Wait, Fonor's ranged, huh?
It's all right. I have plenty of patience.
What was that? Maybe.
There's a bad scent in the air.
Oh, Fonor's a supporter. Oh, I must have only used Fonor on a stage where you put range tiles on the ground. Anyway. My bad. Oh, I tried to retreat her. All right, we killed that guy then. Crazy. All right, Delphine, get out here. Kill these Sarkaz. I know it's like a dream come true for you. Good job. No way! What the? The Crail
Wish I
doing?
didn't scare you.
The Crail looking? Oh my god. Are we gonna have to fight little Pinor explosion chambers then?
Picked out your bait yet?
You let's get going.
I know what kind of sink your corpse.
There they are! The Pinor explosion chambers!
Pinor explosion chamber.
Exactly! Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? What the helly?
Allow me to impart on you all the cries I've heard.
Monster, with me.
They only remember me. Meet your death. Don't.
Alright, let's pull you out.
Finally, I think. Who says you can't handle with a
sieging.
sword?
Dog, I have gotta time these skills better. There we go. Much better. Get siege, idiot. What the helly?
I like these high places. They have plenty of sunshine.
Get him. Idiot. Alright, there's no more poison on the ground. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Insane. It's like limping. Is that how he walked before? How does he like the taste of Hodor? This is crazy. I should have guessed. There's still 9 more enemies. Who else are we gonna fight? How does he like the taste of true damage?
Watch out for the thorns.
How he's locked like that, man. I didn't realize. Damn, he does a ton. Ascalon's got to be facing the worst possible way.
Negotiations are useless here.
Ah, there we go. He killed one of the lions?
No one, you've stepped into my domain. Allow me to impart on you all the cries I've heard.
Guy's a lion killer. There's 50% less damage here. Still fucked up Hodor, though. What is this?
Finally, I can limber up.
He's getting a second phase?
Pay
Dog,
attention
that ain't
to where
fair.
the petals fall.
That's crazy.
Roger.
A W in like the worst spot ever.
Always so focused on the ground. But have you forgotten to look above?
Normally he Okos Hodor unless he is full mod and full HP. Does he really? I didn't realize that. And these bitches too? This shit's... They're taking this shit seriously. You're getting souls, don't fuck around, man. He killed Mandela.
Allow me to study your command style in this
He's
battle.
right in horn zone though. Yo, he went sickle mode. What the frick?
Allow me to... The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Where's he gonna go? And they killed Delphine. Alright, he's going that way. No, this music is freaking crazy, man. Alright, eat bagpipe for a second. Go, Fonor! Good job, Fonor!
Here, I hear someone.
Amia, get him. Damn. That was hype. Good job, Fonor! Fonor! Bogos, yeah, Logos got blasted, man. I thought he could solo him. He couldn't. Each hit of Patriot's melee attack does 2880 damage and hits 4 times. Is that what that like stabby stab move was? Damn. Crazy. Bogos got blasted, yeah. That's what 0 defense does to you. You're right. I know. Man, the story, everything was a lot simpler back then. Even back when we were fighting Decrail. Jesus, man. Crazy. Enjoy your piss girl back shots. Volcanic erection style. It's the most absurd message when I get to see it without 7TV. All right. Ever since King Ulysses died, I continued to see him many more times. His emotions and experiences remained within Civilite Eterna, but there were marked differences between them and my memories of him. My impression of him was of a man always sitting at the center of the chamber of the royal court, his head hung low, never speaking a word while other members bickered among us one another. Decrail and Neszilim believed him too weak, telling him plain to his face that once more the Black Crown was erred in its choice of successor. He never responded. He merely continued to stare out the window, his gaze enraptured by the thick smoke billowing out of the furnaces outside. Only after his death did I know that Ulysses was a remarkable caster and artisan, once dedicating his time to researching arts that would improve the living conditions of the people, planning out all of the possible ways that Kazdel could step into the Crystal Age. He traveled for many years. Once returned, he persuaded the Revenants to prepare to raise an immense furnace in the heart of the city, larger than any other. But once the crown fell upon his head, the newly coronated King of Sarkaz slowly slipped into silence. The sudden burden of all too many emotions and memories is a pain beyond measure. Many chosen by the crown did not have time to leave behind their names, so swift was their death from madness. But Ulysses did not fall into insanity. He bore it all. It was thanks to his lucidity that he fell further and further into despair. The Black Crown had revealed the truth to him, and to me in turn. All that we can envision, the entire future of the Sarkaz, is most likely to be yet another loop in the cycle that is the tortured history of our race. Damn. Ulysses. Vanilla, what's going on? Yo, how you been? Thanks so much for stopping in. What you been up to recently? Yeah, we just finished the 1420 stage. We're on 1420 after. All that we built will end in ruin. War will tear apart his Kazdel. War will kill him. War will kill me. Is that Teresa talking? Roars. Ugh. You can't keep going much longer. Come on, take down the bastard with the witchcraft altar. It'll be useless. Crossbow bolt lodges itself into the Sarkaz's chest. He takes no heed of it, continuing his advance. He lowers his head, seeing that the bolt fletchings protruding from his chest have begun to shine. Explosive crossbows. The cluster bomb within the Sarkaz's flesh explodes. A multitude of concentrated explosions, faster than even powerful witchcraft can heal. Hey, yo. I want a character that can do that. Be pretty cool. Did it work? Ha! He really is dead. Damn, we blew him up sky high. All that's left are just bits of bone. This idea's amazing. We don't need to fear these monsters anymore. Wait. Sarkaz's remains begin to glow. Soldiers instinctively begin to retreat, but it's too late. Spurt of flame and originium dust envelop this corner of the battlefield. They are kamikazes? That's crazy. Just got brought a Japanese cookie that was purple inside. Did it taste good? I've been sick. No, this cold is stuck in the recess of my head. No, Vanilla, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear, and I'm sorry that you've been busy, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for the support. I hope things slow down, and I hope you feel better soon. Taro flavor. Oh, I love taro flavor. Oh my gosh, one of my favorites. Like for like boba or like anything really. Meteorite has explosive crossbows. My patriarch, your body. It will not hinder me in battle. The Victorians, they are fierce. They've adapted quickly. They are on the cusp of finding means to counter our ways. Our losses grow by the minute. Our warriors will not surrender. Our defensive line still stands strong. Indeed, my liege. It is enough. I believe in Terraces, in Teresa. This has not changed, not even now. 15-foot tall looking goober. I've talked to Terraces about Guldul, the city maker, many times. The children of soil and stone had long since scattered across the land. I was in no way able to replicate his deeds, what with his unique talent for commanding gargoyles that he used to quickly lay down the city walls of stone. However, I was able to learn much from his decisiveness and leadership. A clothes maker, a city maker. I jokingly told Terraces that perhaps Gudul and I were more alike than I thought. His face turned rather serious all of a sudden, telling me that he would not allow me to share the same fate as that king, betrayed by those he called his closest companions. I was never able to share all of Gudul's thoughts and feelings with Terraces. Gudul's final emotions had embedded themselves deeply into my mind. The last thing he laid eyes on was not the Diablo who betrayed him, the city that he and his countless fellows had wrought together. He knew that Gudul would not be the last king of Sarkaz slain by the ones they hold dearest, nor was his city the final Kazdel. Oh. Jokingly told Terraces that perhaps Gudul and I were more alike than I thought. No, I think you were. Depends on when you were gonna tell him, but jeez. I think you were quite similar. As long as there are still those who yearn to return home, Kazdel will be reborn from the ashes. The slow music does such a wonder on those like black text or black background, white text. What in the closure? Haven't seen you since you got fake out deathed in like story node 4. In fact, Terraces said that only to be end up being the one who betrayed her. I know, right, dude? It's crazy. Duel deserved better. Both BM and TAA are currently clear. You can proceed down those routes. These Originium crystal clusters shouldn't reach them for the next 15 minutes. I-9's no good. Feist, the beacon just changed color. The Originium mountain next to it is a collapse risk. Fang! I forgot. Bro, I don't remember the voice I gave Fang. Closure. We've scouted ahead on 1903. We've got wounded. Looks like they're civilians. Yep, saw it already. I'm sending a buggy to you. Make sure to meet it and get what defensive equipment and medicine you need out of it. It'll know where to go next. Oh, right. There's also 2 drones headed your way. When the fog rises, keep an eye on the signal light. Green means no problems ahead. The exemplars will provide support at I-901. I can't help but ask, Closure, but how many things are you controlling at once? I'm still doing all right. I've got 7, 8. A dozen of things in total, looks like. And I've got my eyes watching a few others besides. The situation's a lot more complex than most other Rhodes Island's catastrophe support missions, Fang. Don't worry. I'll be careful. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, that was a period. Oh, Fang. Don't worry. I'll be careful. Closure. You should also... Comms interference. Looks like drones 176 and 178 have lost signal. Found some supplies. There's meds and eats. Nothing that can be used as a weapon. You can have the food and medicine, though. Don't take more than you need. You really gonna try and make demands when you ain't got a weapon? Wait, vampire? Yep. Don't worry, I'm not with the royal court, and I don't know how to use arts to rip all your blood out of your body with a snap of my finger. You should learn it just in case, right? You know, just to have in her back pocket. Just sibling things. Ha! If you really were with those bastards, I'll stick my sword through your neck right here and now. You're not here on a mission, are you? Manfred wouldn't have sent a team who didn't recognize our logo. I know that saying this to you isn't going to change a thing, but this position's about to blow real soon. Do you mind not getting in the way of my work? Ah. Is that the gold is the catastrophe blowing? Don't say that. Don't say what? Closure when she makes us lose blood to extort money. Yeah, she could do some dirty, nefarious deeds with that. That crazy catastrophe's coming back around. Damn, the royal court and whatever insane thing they pulled out from their behinds. I ain't staying in this blasted place. Hey, this is 467. You guys read me? I said... Mercenaries who attacked the camp have been dealt with. Go, Closure. We should move to the next safe location. Sure, my thanks, Master Assassin. Man, Misery needs to be involved more. He's so cool. One day we'll get playable Misery, the fast redeploy fella. I was talking about Closure revealing her weakness to the mercs. You're right. I think she just trusted Misery. She trusted trusted our elite operators. That's the moral of the story, right? Surrendering? If you are, then you can come along with us. Not like I've got any other choice now. Since the war progressed, more mercenaries have been scattered all over the battlefield. They're likely to return to their old habits without the military commission's commands keeping them in check. We will most likely be encountering many more attacks like this one. Wasn't it the same deal back in the day? It was. No matter if we must cross catastrophe or a horde of enemies, we will do our best to allow everyone who wishes to go home. I am in misery. Logos loves aura farming, but Misery loves aura idling. Bro stands still and just has this vibe to him, right? Originium's generally a gold/yellow color. I guess you're right, as evidenced based on the little pocket dimension. Has there been any news from the military commission? I heard they just killed a Victorian Duke and that it won't be long before they bag their second and third. Have you had any good meds lately? I want to heal up this busted leg of mine. Even getting rid of just 1 or 2 rocks would be good enough to run a bit faster in battle. The helly? Bro's trying to be relevant. They're trying to make bro relevant. I'm pretty sure I Deku'd him, if I'm not mistaken. How do I get in the mood? I figured he just gives that vibe, right? You're not holding the hammer with this funky ass hand pose. He's just ready to jork it freaky style. Or throw hands. But probably not. Kachan! There we go. You're heading to Londinium too? Londinium, how am I supposed to make it there? Even if I wanted to go, the Regent's not going to want me. But this war, it's going to end up at Castle sooner or later, right? Those Victorians and Lythanians, they're not going to let us off easy, are they? You should probably start planning ahead too, little fella. Keep polishing that weapon of yours and remember how to use it to kill. The military commission? After so many years, is our city really about to... Finally caught up with you. You're... Oh, let's go! One of my favorite characters in the game. Yeah, it's Jarvis. Show Otta how a real man jorks it. Plus Ultra. Otto's playing rock, paper, scissors, but his strategy is just a bit one-dimensional. I don't know. Listen, he could shake it up and get you. Just playing rock, paper, scissors. Front shots. Is it because of the chest window thing going on? Man, if they don't make Ermengarde playable, I'm gonna piss shit and cry. Such a good design. I love my silly walking USB cable connected to a wooden plank witch girl. Accessible real estate? I don't know. Might be uncomfortable to rest on, but I wouldn't be upset. Like your fellow professional? Oh, this is gonna be the worst back and this is going to be the worst interaction between characters imaginable based on the voices that they have. I hope you guys are ready. Like, I mean, being a messenger, sigh, so many years gone by in an instant. I've been away for too long from Casdell. Not too familiar with it nowadays. I heard that I'd be able to find who I seek these coordinates. Would you mind telling me how to get to the former location of battle? All right, they cut the scene short for your sake, fellas. Hey, hold on, run that by me again. Telling me how to get to the former location of Babel. Is she What was the thing with like her like cube stuff? Because she could like see memories or some sort of visions of some kind, right? Someone's got to do it. True. If vodka didn't, it'd be me, but 10 times worse than I already am. Like, it keeps me in check, actually. Balance each other out a little bit. Our progress on Babel's work saw heavy pushback at every turn, as expected. I was never worried about failure, but I did not want to see those who harbored hope fall back into the cycle of despair. I dove deeper and deeper into Civilite Eterna. Calcit reminded me that this could put a strain on my body, but time was short, and I had to make use of every resource that I could. In the end, I managed to find the Far Chaser, the very first King of Sarkaz. Ooh. I saw a faint vision of a war that engulfed the sky and the earth, a crowd of people being devoured by despair, and then what was perhaps Originium, I could not say. It looked far different from the black crystals we were familiar with, glinting with the cleanest luster. Our King of Sarkaz, defender of the first Kazdel, offered his very blood and soul to it. Soon after, eternal night descended. All sound and light faded from us without a trace. The Far Chaser had renounced his name and left little emotion within Civilite Eterna. I believed he did so intentionally. He embraced the darkness on behalf of all Sarkaz and buried himself within it. What I had stepped into was a cold and desolate tomb. I paced back and forth within, lost in thought amidst the silence. Up until the moment that I realized that the darkness was not as desolate as I had assumed. That was a pretty sick line. Man, I feel like nasally. Give me a second. Yo, back to this music. This track is great. A tower of defense. We did it. Yippee. Yin and Yang. Benny's the white one. Aw, dang it. As expected. Vampire arts. Oh, that was the art circles. Okay. But there was the device that she had. I just don't remember what it did. King of Sarkaz history. Lord Dump. So cool. Far Chaser. Elise Gadul. Yeah, very interesting. Far Chaser is a sick name. A tower. Only by building a tower tall enough could we reach the darkness above. Everything we build would collapse into ruin and be swallowed by the sands. This is true. But our will and our desire allow us to rise back up from the dust millions upon millions of times. We climb. We never stop ascending, crossing over the limits of our knowledge until we transcended the darkness. Dang, calling it the Tower of Babel was a perfect name then. So this is why there's a tower here? Well, somehow or another, looks like we managed to reach the top. How long did we spend climbing this thing? Feel like I've been climbing for ages. Indeed, but we might need to climb a little longer. Hey, Bunny, what are you blinking for? I was listening. To the dead guys with the limited vocabulary nagging away? Haven't you gotten tired of them by now? Amiya knows whose voice she heard. The King of Sarkaz is among the myriad souls. Myriad souls wishes the King of Sarkaz will listen. Amiya cannot help but follow this voice in delving into the depths of Civilite Eterna, fumbling about amidst countless fragments of space and time. A ring chafes against the palm of her hand. If only she could remove them, she would be privy to secrets ancient and new, and all the details of the past will flow into her brain. And you'll go crazy and end up dying, so don't do that. Thanks. Please and thanks. And Bob to the top. Yo, shaking. I haven't listened to that song in a while. Sorry. If I heard the karaoke version, I could probably sing all the words, but... Oh, that reminded me of a TikTok I saw the other day. Someone was at the real golf course. The real golf course from High School Musical 2 and started like recreating some of the shots from Bet on It. It was so good. It was so funny. I find it again. Not now, Amia. Dr. Calcit, you're being influenced by the myriad souls. In their impatience, they are willing you to accept their choice. I wish to understand her emotions, and you must face her. We must all do so. She's right, Amia. We'll do it together. I know. Other than the myriad souls outside, I can hear the voices of your hearts clearly. Doctors, Dr. Calcit, W's. Those who dare use arts on me to peep at my thoughts tend not to last too long. But since we made it this far, I bet we're pretty much thinking the same thing anyway. Urgency, nervousness, and a brimming anticipation. It's so funny that like W is here, because like if you're to like look back and be like, damn, like of all the Arknights characters that we've had and like worked with and interacted with, like who would be like, you know, the core team to make the final push towards, you know, I don't want to say like the big bad, but like one of the big bads. Like W being involved is funny. All vivid emotions that contrast with the echoes and the deathly silence. Let's go up together. We're very close now. Let me have a think on how we should tear down this transparent ceiling. Perhaps she has already told me how. An eye within the darkness hangs above their heads. A rhombus. A rhombus! That's what the shape is. It appears to be the only light in the darkness. It's as if one that devoured the brilliance of all other things. It is pretty. Amir raises her hand. Like she's about to ask a question in class, or every king of Sarkaz among us, the myriad souls, raises their hand. Amir stretches her hand out towards the rhombus. Every king of Sarkaz among the myriad souls stretches their hands out. Everyone else raising their hands? These were the only words left to me by the first king of Sarkaz. The stone that enshrouds us like night is our suffering and our hope. The stone that enshrouds us like night is our suffering and our hope. Head? What'd I do? Raises her head. Oh. Well, then she stretched out her hand. My bad. Makes more sense. I have thoughts on W being here, but I'll save them for later. I'm assuming you think it doesn't make sense, but I fuck with it. Teacher Far Chaser, a question, please. We came here because of hope. At this moment, the Far Chaser, the City Maker, the wrathful Cerulean Flame, all the kings of Sarkaz are with me. Even Ulysses takes up his staff once more. They fight alongside me for the sake of our shared duty, the duty of the kings. The future of the Sarkaz will be revealed here. Heaven and earth, up and down, light and dark, past and future. All of a sudden, they are reversed. At the top of the tower, that is also its base. At the end, that is also its beginning. Amiya hears a sigh. What in the poetry? Is that a Monica Doki Doki Literature Club poem? They join Amiya but still fight Logos down there at the same time? I guess so. Not fair. Odd. Not that doesn't make sense, but that it should be someone else. I mean, I honestly feel like it's not like super necessary for her to be there. I don't know. I guess like you could slot it someone else, but like I don't know. It kind of makes sense given her motivations. I do just think it is like kind of funny in retrospect, right? We have been waiting for you, King of Sarkaz.
My teacher was right.
Oh man.
With each step forward, I still learned.
That was sufficiently creepy. Home run! Man, if only Quora was lore accurate. Oh shit! This isn't the end. The fuck you guy. Crazy. Junpei. Hey, Mirror, what's going on? Welcome in. How you been? Thank you for stopping by. 1421, The Myriad Dreams. A clash of wills and ideals. It takes a king to confront another king. Oh, God. What the hell is this? All right. Let me finally put her ass on skill 1 and make it her default.
Victorious servicemen should take pride.
I can bring logos back. All right. If you really lock in, you might finish tonight and get to do all the wrap up on Wednesday before the stream. What? Hey, I'm bored. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? What's up? What's up? I don't know if we'll finish up, but we'll see. I want to at least do this stage, and I know it's probably going to be some cock blocking, but how's it going, dude? Welcome in. What's up? How you been? Doing the event a little? The rerun currently? Yeah, most of my autos held up. I didn't do any of the EX though. Or all my regular stage autos held up from last year, which is good. All right. Let's just jump in. 1421, The Myriad Dreams. The mats are a must. I get it. I get it. Listen, those guaranteed rocks taste so good. Going with our lore accurate team. Oh boy, fellas. We weren't imagining it. Heaven and earth reversed in the blink of an eye. Strange, I don't seem to feel any discomfort. Ooh. Do not be distracted by any changes in the rules of the assimilated universe. Mortals were never made to set foot in this place. There's no point in trying to judge the line between real and unreal based on our conceptions. Look up at the sky. The golden ocean that Rhodes Island sailed. It's hanging above our heads? Dr. Cal said, I see Rhodes Islands and the churning tides. The myriad souls call to me. They're trying to pour down and drown me. Logos is still fighting the myriad souls. I don't care how above and beyond... I don't care how above and below change. Tell me. Where's Her Highness? Doesn't seem like she's here at all. Damn, this place makes me feel comfortable. The disturbing kind. The voice that called to me. She's very expressive nowadays. If you do have to stop before finishing, your best stopping point is Funky stop after 1422 before. Oh man. We'll see. We'll see. I could lose stages. I don't know if I will. I've done pretty good actually. I've done pretty good at the stages lately. You gotta give me props. I first tried all the stages, even the really hard ones. BB7 before moment. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, if we have to drag it out a little bit, it is what it is. But it is nice that we're getting close to the end. It's exciting. So. The voice that called to me. That was Teresa's voice. The myriad souls. She's here. We've already found her. Enough riddles, hag. Look with your own eyes. Other than those weird pillars, do you see any... She stops mid-sentence. Pillar, tower, myriad souls, Teresa. In that instant, she understands why her soul finds this place so comforting. The myriad souls have taken crimson roots here, extending to the furthest reaches of heaven. Those white pillars. They're Teresa's will. She's trying to stabilize the tower. She's been watching us. Time does not flow in the assimilated universe, but this miracle continues to grow. It's even trying to penetrate the sky that we're standing on. Maybe it already has. Ooh. You got this. Thank you. Getting closer to the Patriot level. You got this. Unless that's what we were talking about. Chapter 13 tutorial stage moment. That was the funniest thing in the world. We're doing a tutorial and they just drop a cutscene. I just know that if you stop at a certain point, you'll be fuming and want to reread it next stream, which you could also do, but would probably lessen your enjoyment of it. You know, yeah, you do know me. You do know me. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep that in mind though. 22 before. We'll see. If she can break through the limits here, that means why are you looking at me like that? I had to make sure this thing we're standing on is solid enough, right? Oh. Don't want to get it pulled out from beneath my feet when we finally get to see Her Highness. But this sky is more than what it looks like. My bombs didn't even leave a mark. It's impossible to damage this place by any physical means. The limits of this place are set by rules beyond the comprehension of Terra and incredible amounts of information. It permits neither change nor challenge. Could have fooled me. You're hiding something. Hood was right. This tower is broken through whatever limits you're talking about. So many nicknames for me. Stop now. No balls. Yeah, just right in the middle. It'd be crazy. I know you have secrets that not even Hood and Bunny know about. You've never been here, but you're strangely familiar with many things here. You hide it well in your face, but you can't fool me. W, don't. We can't afford to waste any more time. If Her Highness has fallen asleep while waiting for us, someone has to put new batteries in the alarm clock. She's not as reckless as she looks, counts it. Ha! Give me a hand, Bunny. That's something I need to make. There's something I need to make sure. I was wondering, why would there be shadows in this hellhole when there's no sun and no moon? She throws her flashbang upwards rather than fall back to the ground. It keeps going up. The ball of light rises from the sky, flying towards the golden ocean, revealing a blurry shadow. Huh? Over there, Amiya. That shadow that won't go away. He's here too. The Revenant. Might attack again. Careful, Amiya. The Revenant. I don't sense any hostility. It's like he doesn't even notice us. Want to do it, Bunny? I've got a score to settle with him. He must know something about this godforsaken place. Wait, W. This is strange. He's not like the other myriad souls we've seen lingering here rather than leaving. If he's here, does it mean he's dead too? No, he's fine. In fact, he's never been better. It's like a slight smile. Caught. He's fully at peace. I can feel it. A peace filled with sorrow. What did Her Highness do to him? Teresa saved him, retaining the last bit of consciousness that the Revenant had left. Not only that, she's brought clarity to his chaotic mind. He's not like other souls. Nope. Right on the Tinder profile. She cured his madness? She can do that now? I don't know what Teresa's state is right now. Can you communicate with the Revenant, Amiya? He may hold the key to the truth. I can try. A dark wave ripples from Amiya, touching the black shadow. Shadow meanders and answers the king's whisper. You. So it is you who arrived here after all in the end. The indistinct shadow opens its mouth. His tone is surprisingly calm with no hint of anger. An instant of clarity had arrived after millennia of torment, soothing his fury at long last. It's no coincidence that you are here, Revenant. Teresa saved me, preserving the fragment of soul that should have disappeared. I merely followed her to this place to witness the turning point of Sarkaz's destiny. Where did you say Teresa, Her Highness, is? She has departed to retrieve the seed from the very beginning. The seed? Omninom? Isn't Omninom already under Sarkaz's control? What else is Teresa trying to do? Originium created everything in this land. It has been utilized in many ways, but no one has truly mastered it. Except Her Highness. She said she would steal the fire from the source of all suffering. Our curse will become the weapon that reshapes our lives. An immaculate garden for the Sarkaz, controlling Originium at the origin. After all we've been through, I think that you know what this means, Doctor. Teresa is fighting for authority over Originium itself. Vision of Teresa and Terraces goes beyond the limits of all knowledge on Terra. I can't let Originium become a weapon of mass destruction. There are no more questions. Calcia gazes at you silently. You've been through too much together. So you can talk normally after all, not just all the crap about suffering. That shut him up. I was human once. I had raged against many things in my long existence. The invasion of the ancients, the betrayal of the Sancta, the fall of Kazdel, and my rejection of the myriad souls. Damn, bro's old as hell. The betrayal of the Sancta mentioned. Crazy. The invasion of the ancients mentioned. Trying to make sense of what, Mirror? What's she talking about? Till I came here and learned the true nature of the myriad souls. All I feel now is sorrow. And you stop making sense again. Did you not see the myriad souls on the golden ocean? All Sarkaz struggle against the injustice of fate their entire lives. There is no release even in death. The myriad souls are only broken fragments of information that linger in this space, imprisoned in another manner by another will. The rejection by the myriad souls mentioned. Crazy. Yeah, oh my gosh. The fall of Kazdel mentioned. Older than the invention of balls? Damn, bro is old as hell. But Her Highness said she would purge purgatory and bring salvation to all Sarkaz. You seem to be able to communicate with this old guy, Council. Why don't you try to translate what he's saying? Is Teresa already able to modify the information within Originium? This was her promise. Teresa keeps her promises. Ah, finally, Teresa. What did you say? Where is she? Lamia, the shadow under your feet. Shadow? How can I cast a shadow when there's no light? No, this is not my shadow. Lamia looks down and sees the striding white silhouette through the sky that she's standing on. Sky and beyond sky. Teresa and Amia, reflections of each other. Amia hears a whisper. She looks up and Teresa is standing by her side. Takes Amia's hand. Dog, Delphine, not the time. Delphine, read the room, okay? But obligatory. Babe, I'm busy. Delphine. I'm glad she's here, though. Read the dimension. I'm at work and lost my earbuds. No, I'm sorry. Rose blasting Benny_Bloom to all of work. Babe, I'm crying over the weight of my sins right now. Bro, is the first ball. Oh my god. Do you think balls are older than wheels? Probably by a little bit. Will be when I'm done with the Revenant. What does that even mean? It's crazy. Damn, the battlefield. It's changing again. Vina, the ground. It's rumbling. Stay at your post, Hannah. Don't get distracted. That thing above the Shaw just released some strange form of energy. If the size of Kings fails. Remain alert. Allied command is reporting at least 7 coordinates where sudden changes in terrain have occurred. 3 assault ships belonging to the Duke of Abercorn reported destroyed. Communications were lost with 2 force recon use under the Duke of Ashworth. Order all units to stop attacking Hill C9. Scatter to the sides or will be swallowed by the waves of Originium. Got it. Everyone's moving. And we've got another really bad news. Looks like someone's sitting on that empty throne in the Nazra camp. The Nazra King is back. The fog, it's getting thicker. The Sarkaz are striking back. Horn, you and Bagpipe coordinate operations with Allied command. You're more familiar with the Army's commands. The other units will support us. Lose this pass, and we'll lose all the ground that we took. Roger. I'll help. I'm getting used to dealing with this stuff. Yeah, let's go! So helpful. So proud of you. She's grown up so much. I'm so proud of her. My favorite. Oh boy, exciting Sarkaz stuff. Time to come back to felines doing nothing. Shut up! Delphine's on the screen and you're bitching. Insane. Captain, look. The Gloriana. It's crystallizing quickly. The Sarkaz are besieging it. The Duke of Castor's still on the ship. Victoria can't afford to lose another Duke in battle. The sound of electrical static. The same voice is heard over all communication channels on the Victorian side. Is this the Duke of Castor, or is it going to be like a Trilby Asher? Static-filled radio. Hold on.
Attention, all soldiers of the Alliance. This is the Duke of Castor in command of the Gloriana. You see, as I do, how the Sarkaz tyrant has torn our motherland apart. The malice and barbarism of our foe merely serves to strengthen our resolve to defend our country. As long as our ships and soldiers... As long as we all do our duty. This is the resolve of Parliament, and every citizen, duke or commoner, general or soldier... Our foes climb the broken bow of the Gloriana once more. Originium threatens to devour our fortress. But you have not yielded, brave soldiers, neither will the Castor. I shall step up to the front lines and stand with you. We stand upon Mother Victoria.
The Duke of Castor. Is he mad? Steam Knight went mad a long time ago, Hannah. Did I see that right? Did the Steam Knight just smash into the Gloriana? No, he smashed into the almost crystallized stone of the sword and size of kings. What is he trying to do? He wants to save his Victoria. He is kind of crazy. Them flexing the steam emotions every time he shows up on the screen. Even the frightened soldiers in the rear hear the unusual sound from the Gloriana. The armor patrols the stone of the sword, trampling every Sarkaz who attempts to approach it. But he could contain the spread of Originium. Victoria! He roars, he smashes the ground, but there is nothing he can do to stop the Originium from swallowing the realm blade. And so he charged at its foe towards the Gloriana, devoured by Originium. Originium crystals shatter. The shock sends the size of kings flying, landing at Venus' feet before countless eyes wide with astonishment. It lands at her feet. That's funny. Fate. Victoria can't afford to lose another Duke in battle right in front of Delphine is foul. You actually right. They didn't think about how she's feeling. Where's freaking what's his name? Winchester or whatever his name. Wellington. Where's Wellington at? Please get back to shining. No, we need more Delphine time. Damn it. Delphine in her piss yellow jacket. You wish your piss was that yellow. My piss is crystal clear. Mina pulls out the sword that had been with her for so long. She points it at the charging foe and spreading fog, not one step back. She is answered by the call to charge and the sound of blasting steam. And now we're back up here. Yo! Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, that was after you said, no, I don't like being hydrated. You've grown. Her tone is as gentle and mild as Amiya remembers. Man, all the short characters just constantly get comments about their height. Literally, Amiya, Delphine, none of them can catch a break. Wormy, all the short characters are just like, hey, are you taller than before? Probably not. Crazy. They should stop being short. I've been telling them for a while. How are you telling me that that's white? That is pink hair. Fucked up, man. But Amiya knows that it is not the same Teresa as the one who had once held her in her arms and told her stories at night. Amiya had so many questions that she had hoped to find the answers for when they met. But she could not say anything, ask anything. Teresa would not permit it. Shh. I can hear the questions within you, Amiya, but I can't answer them. All answers, all explanations are pale and powerless. Our reunion was the product of an accident. Perhaps I was looking forward to this moment too. You, Council W, and Doctor, you stand before me. I'm sincerely joyful for this reunion. Reunion mention? You feel it, don't you? Why? She should have been sure. She should not hesitate. The one before her could not possibly be Teresa. Why then She looked exactly the same as Teresa, not just in her appearance, but also in her expression, her eyes, and the emotions. You're not Teresa. You truly think that, Amiya? I mean, I've been saying that for a while. I'm pretty sure like a puppet or I don't know, the phony. You're a skinwalker. Teresa, I know, would never do something like this. Enough, Your Highness. Damn, I came here thinking that I had thought it through, but I couldn't find any words other than Your Highness before that face. I remember you. I feel like that's like a messed up way to start that, but alright. W. Ha! You remember me? There's no greater honor I've won in my entire career as a merc. I would have ran up to hug you if circumstances were any different. But you don't know, and you don't need to know how many times I've said goodbye to you already. This might sound sentimental, but you were special to me like no one ever was. You showed a wandering mercenary sights that she never thought she would see. She liked her ass. She liked her ass, guys. Oh my god. I knew W was homosexual. Whitewashing strikes again. Betty's too pink pill to recognize the hair. It is pink. It is pink. Pink hair. They said it before. So, the only way I can repay you is by putting you to rest. Is that so? You still call me Your Highness. You still remember that I'm the king of the Sarkaz. And the only thing for me to do is protect the Sarkaz. The heli? Leonte? What did Teresa just do? That's what I'm asking. Amiya turns around to see that everything has changed. I love the dash exclamation point that everyone uses so often. Teresa sexual? Yo, is that the same as you? I say it's less whoa mama and whoa mommy. Hey, yo. The hell? Pop up. I wish that were me. Who you get? Who you get? Yes. The white pillar has grown at a breathtaking rate. The immeasurable tower of infinity now falls at breakneck pace. Only the place that she stands upon. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Only the place that she stands upon. Only around Teresa is there eternal peace and silence. This tower is beautiful, Amiya. It will continue to grow forever, breaking through all limits, and hold up the heavens for the garden that will rewrite Sarkaz's destiny. How I wanted you to see it. But you are not permitted here. Accidents must be eliminated. When you stand before me, you're the enemy of the Sarkaz. Her face. Holy shit. No. A black crown appears above Amiya's head. Let's go. I won't allow that, Teresa. Ah, shit, man. Good thing this isn't a climactic moment or anything, translators. Yeah, get him. It wasn't that bad. There's been worse ones. Okay.
Operation commencing.
Ah, damn it. Music's crazy. Well. Do you think Enos can solo her?
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Alright, Enos might not be able to solo her. I bet Ascalon can do some damage.
No one can see me.
Oh, they're rotating.
They only repeat
The
me.
frick?
Meet your death.
She's got it.
They only
No, she's gonna
remember
die.
my blade.
Ratio Ultima. What are you saying? Is that the name of the song? Oh, this track is called Ratio Ultima. Latin for the last reason, culminating argument, or the final resort. Oh, God. Goodness gracious. All right, well, let's one right here. Backpipe right there. Where can I put a healer? Are those range tiles?
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
Oh, it's ground. Shit. All right, well, what if your logo's right there? You have to deal with these guys. Who's coming over here? More tops? Okay. We need to start dealing with these. Why don't I... No, let's, I'll be able to get a good angle with Poe. Or Amiya. I had a funny feeling that that would happen.
I'm right here, Doctor. Orders with benevolence shall save lives.
How are you both attacking her? Damn it. Is that guy gonna fly right through?
Wow. Looks
No, he's just gonna sit right there. Picked like the worst person to put right there. Hey, how is it dying? Oh, did it get necrosis damage?
So you racked your brain and came up with a plan of flopping me here. Rob?
I got this. Focus.
It was fine. It was fine. It was just, you know, making sure you guys are paying attention.
No
Oh,
one
those
knows
things
you
are her
stepped into
attacks?
My domain.
I see.
I'm listening.
All right, Ines, you gotta take those. You gotta take those hits.
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
I like these high places.
You little shit.
Plenty of sunshine.
Mandela. And these guys suck.
I know what to do. Don't
Hey,
let
how'd you
them
get
around.
stunned?
They only remember my blade.
Are you dodging? She's goaded. Okay, let's do this.
Arrived at designated position.
How's that monster killer? That won't be messed up or anything.
Bravery shall overcome evil.
Phase 2? Oh, dang it. Should have guessed. Why is the Ascalon's ass so stunned?
Optimize your monster.
Get monstered. Bagpipe! I forgot. Dorgy. Accident. But I'm here right there.
No one
Dog.
knows my name.
She's still stunned. She gonna be perma-stunned?
No one knows my name.
I can't even retreat her. Alright, Ascalon's stuck. That's crazy. Alright, Ho, get going. There's a lot of fellas coming. Oh, God. You're trying to go to her? Mate. Alright, the placement could be better.
I heard some
Amiya!
planting
Alright, we got
sunflowers
Vendela
on
in a
the
safe
roof.
spot.
Come, best be if you can.
Kept Ascalon in prison over here. What's going on with the golden tiles? Kill Horn.
Watch out for
They
the
killed Horn.
thorns.
Insane.
I'm listening.
Ascalon's in gay baby jail, guys.
Match your step.
Can we kill her, please? Dog, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of fellas. All right, and for my next trick,
Crash the mission brief.
how does she still have health? She's getting her ass monstered.
Poor little guy.
There we go.
It's your unlucky
Find
day.
safe spot. Yeah, you're right.
I will sink your course
Point.
into shadow.
How are you stunned?
The Revenant's battling again.
Is it something with those tiles?
The cunt's got filthy mouth.
What? Is it the tiles? No, she's back. It's when she does damage. It's when you do damage to something, you get stunned.
Got it.
Tamiya's back.
What's the situation?
Is Monster out there? Oh, Monster's also stunned. Oh, she's back up to half health. I can't believe this. Can you attack that? Is that what it is? Hey, chill, bro. He's leaving. Blow him up. Blow his ass up. Blow his ass up. You can attack those. Oh. Dang it. They got me. Okay, baby jail is massive, dude.
Not a worry, Doctor.
Crazy.
Until you've gotten everyone away, I will not fall.
Ah, dang it. Boss reading time. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. Philadelphia. Also, one of the 3 Arknights tracks done by Yuka Kitamura, who's done OST for Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Walter deployment at the start wasn't very good. Just read the boss flavor text. It's nice and wholesome. You'll love it. God damn it. Banish, weave. Weave cocoon. What is weave cocoon? Causing all cocoon cages to spread to their horizon. Covers HP when picking up a soul maelstrom. THA 3. Ranged arts. A lifelong path to sin long forgiven. Ooh. Interesting. She weave on my cocoon till I'm sanity reborn. Like a weave on her cocoon. Why is she treating me like a little spider? Itsy bitsy spider. Let's get her. All right. So should we try and get to phase 2 like quicker, or what's the vibe here?
Yet?
I think Enos needs to stop getting her ass blasted. Or maybe if we don't have Ascalon and Gay Baby Jill. Are those guys ground units? I forget.
This. Focus elsewhere.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
No one knows me.
Take care of these fools at the start.
No one knows my name.
I'll retreat you. Get you back over there. Hey! Forgot about that guy.
Don't. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Wow.
Let's put you there then.
Looks awfully dangerous.
Here we go.
You call me out for
I'm trying to do the H stages. They're not even unlocked yet.
Revenant's battling.
I don't think we'll finish the chapter yet, right?
But have you forgotten to look above?
The Tempest
Blow 'em
must
all
wipe
up.
out all that blocks the way.
All right, where should I drop?
Keep me waiting.
Okay, so are those the things where the spiders can lay their nasty eggs?
Get off.
It's seeds right
There'll
there.
be no bending of the knee.
Where
wanna topple me?
place
By what?
Monster.
you right there?
With me.
You get a tiny bit of healing.
You want to topple me?
You're ready for the second phase. Unless you go a little late tonight, probably not. The 1422 before angle is looking more plausible by the minute. Hey, we're gonna You're gonna win. Oops. Not if I tab out of the game. Have Hoder beat her up. True damage style. I'm gonna put Monster here to tank a few hits.
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
To jail again. I don't know if I get it. Leave Monster there for fun.
Finally, I can
Oh,
move
you
her up.
fucking. You just walked right past. What was that? Funk.
You get out of here! Go!
I'm trying. I don't get what happened. Try this again. Hey, Readlewood. Maybe shut your fucking mouth. That's what I thought.
These wonderful days.
All right,
just
it felt good
never
clearing
end.
out these guys early on. So I'm just gonna run that
Got your
back.
bait yet? Don't better match your step.
Put Ascalon at the front. Or at the top, rather. And I guess
This. Focus
we should
elsewhere.
try and maybe clear the clear it early on. I don't know if it's like a time thing for the for what you call it. Are you shitting me? We RNG beat that last time.
見た目で人を判断するやつ痛い目を見ますよ
Dog.
躊躇は命取りになります
Insane. Hey, wait a second, no! Fucking top. Why did he make a run for it? Why did he go anywhere else?
Secure evac route.
That's
Prepare
crazy.
to operate.
Ascalon missed every dodge of some bullshit. All right. The thing is reading this isn't going to do anything for me. Orbited by eternal dust, greatly reducing damage taken from their direction. Removes all life points when the number of cocoon cages reaches a certain amount. First form, banish triggers whenever a certain amount of HP is lost, creating cocoon cages in any of the 8 surrounding tiles you have units on. Your units on those tiles cannot attack, block, or retreat. Cocoon cages can be destroyed, but will transfer to the tiles of the units that destroy them. Weave cocoon triggers after some time into the battle, causing all cocoon cages to spread to their surrounding. Orbited by more eternal dust, causes all cocoon cages to spread to their surroundings. Just COVID? They got COVID? I think I got it. I'm not trusting Ascalon to dodge
your
though.
orders. Move out.
Picked out
He
your
just can
bait
handle the
yet?
bottom. I'll put Ascalon over there
I
again.
know better match your step.
That felt better.
No one can see me. They only right behind you.
Oh, get horns over here. Are you shitting me? Bro, how does she not dodge?
Orders
What
received.
do I pay you for, Ascalon? Crazy.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks
We're getting
the way.
blasted by this little SOB.
Corpse into shadow.
Did I just have really good luck last time or something? Is that what it was? Alright, regardless, I think
Mission briefing.
I think you
know
go
what
there.
want.
we can have the little revenants get hit.
I hope
I'll put you there.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I also don't have a ton of healing. Not that it really matters, but... Oh, fucking... I knew that happened last time, too.
I'm right here, Doctor.
Alright, right, get Enos back.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Get Bogos up here. Hey! Fuck. Alright. Horn in the back there
That was
is just a
pathetic,
recipe
Doctor.
for disaster
We might
then.
just die here today. It's what we deserved, right?
Horn's just like bound to
You
get
scared?
that, unfortunately.
Then follow me
I'm now
close.
realizing
Step only where I step.
that the Horn's sitting comfortable.
Otherwise,
Horn is sitting
might
uncomfortably
actually be the
in
end.
prison. This is like cute sitting though. Shit! Gotta adjust my AC.
Follow your orders. Move out.
We'll figure this out. Don't worry. Don't worry. You guys worried? Hang on a second. Asa! Thank you so much for the 7 months. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy your customer only exclamation Discord and enjoy that sweet, sweet ad-free viewing experience. Post this wolf when they least expect it. Guys, we can get a huge Asa W in the chat for their kind support. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. How you been? Thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to beat up Teresa right now. Can you believe it? The world we live in. All right, I got to figure out a new strategy. If I'm not going to put Horn there, then.
I'm listening.
Here we go. What we like to see.
You can't hide your fear.
You guys need freaking Ascalon to not get her shit rocked. That'll be nice. All right, so let's put you there then.
Looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this?
And maybe I just do bagpipe right
My
here to
spear
start.
and I hail from
See how that
Victoria.
starts? All right, good. Yeah, that's kind of what I
See that
figured.
brain? Poor little guy.
Shut that guy up.
Unlucky day.
Frick me. Oh, you're not gonna bang. Oh, you are. You son of
I will complete my assignment.
a- All right, I'll put Horn right there then. Little Revenant things are in gay baby jail.
If you can.
Horn, break her out. Actually, the Revenants are a really good counter because they can just kind of zap it back and forth. Oh, okay.
Fear.
Okay, so let's put you there.
At attention. Ready to fall in.
And I don't know what I want to do about you now.
Allow me to study your command style in this battle.
I need to have someone else take it and then retreat.
I got this.
Put Ascalon there. Because if she can at least sit there, she'll bounce out of it.
Get up. There'll be no bending of the knee.
No one knows you stepped into my domain.
Fuck ass tops.
Don't keep me waiting. Nothing can last a second of despair.
Alright, get to that second phase. Dude,
Finally,
I
can limber up. Finally, I
don't
can
understand
limber
why
up.
you just got it. How did you get arrested? How did Siege get arrested?
Secure evac.
Wookie!
Prepare to
How's it going?
operate.
Everyone's getting arrested. Read gooder. Shut your f***ing mouth better. A well-placed Walter does hard counter the mechanic. Yeah, the little dudes will get him. Quite tired, back to bed. Enjoy your slumber. Enjoy your slumber. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, we're getting through chapter 14 just barely, I guess you can say. All right. All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with Enos down here to start because it feels great.
Don't try to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
And then we're going to Ascalon. No, we're not going to do that. Are we going to do that? No, we're going to Logos. No, I'm not gonna do that either. Your logo's right here. Fucking shitballs. I forgot about that. Ugh. Maybe I need to start with the ones up top. I think that's what it is, actually. I should do that. All right. Dude, stop making a beeline for it.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Don't. We can't hide your fear.
Was this still attacking?
Orders, please. Got it.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Right, retreat you.
Wow. Looks all
See you
pretty
there.
dangerous. You call me out like this?
Keep some minimal. We'll try and keep like minimal fellas
No one
out
can
here.
see me.
Poor little guy. It's your unlucky
Mommy just
day.
died.
No one knows.
All right, let's get you going.
Wish I didn't
Siege right
spoil
there.
you.
And let's hopefully get Enos back in a second. 2. Dude, what's your block?
Front line from
Only
the
block
outside.
1. Dang it, man.
I'm listening.
Deal with these folks.
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
All right, so they should hopefully keep each other alive. Let's get rid of that one.
I like these high places. They have plenty of sunshine.
You've stepped into my domain.
Okay. I think the ranges of them should work pretty well. All right, Enos, take that thing down.
No one will find it.
They got logos.
The Revenant's battling again. Now, wait in line.
All right. All right, we took those down.
Orders
One
received.
like right there.
Let what blooms must also wither.
Come.
All right, all their skills are up. Just kill. Just get her. What else do I have to do?
Got it.
All right, let's put Ami over there for fun.
I'll impart on you all the
that's
cries
huge.
I've heard.
No one knows right behind
If
you.
we take her down, do the jails go away?
You want to topple me? By what?
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
For your bagpipe. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. That's not good.
I'm right here, Doctor.
I'm listening.
Insta stun sucks.
Orders, please.
Please, please, please. Is that 3 phases? What the hell? Oh my god. All right. I need a new strategy. New strategy is gonna be, we're going buddy system. Everybody needs a partner. Everybody needs a partner. All right. We're going buddy system so you can break a friend out of jail. I think he did what I think he did. What? Did I do what? What did I do? Why are you getting mad? What did I do? I played Vandella instead of Ho? To kill? Oh, what? To kill her? Almost fucked myself over, but I can't. But I retreated.
勝手に動く癖は忘れてください。
Oh, I gotta deal the top first. Oh, I forgot.
I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair.
What you mean?
Trash the mission briefing. I know what you want.
All right.
The Revenant's battling again. Who says there's always a countdown?
Let me try my Ascalon up here again. Try some gambling with those dodges.
No one know. Follow me into the shadows.
Vandilla's bad at breaking people out of stuns. If you had Walter Logo's Ascalon overlapping, were they not?
You can't hide your fear.
All right, good job,
No one
Ascalon.
knows
Get
my
out of
name.
there. All right, now we got Logos. And Logos' buddy Delphi.
作戦だけど、私ならこなせます。
Buddy system.
I
All right,
know what
let's
to
retreat
do.
you.
Don't
Put
order me.
Horn over
I will
here
complete
again.
my assignment. You want to topple me? By what?
All right, let's get that going. And I got to deal with this top fellow that's coming.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Okay,
I'll impart on you all the
they stay
cries I've
alive in there
heard.
at least, which is good. Oh, and then she got broken out and then died. All right. Let's what's more important? Take that thing down.
The Revenant's battling
Kill.
now. Wait in line.
And
Ready
let's
for everyone.
put
Picked out your
Venus
bait
with it.
yet? I know what better match your staff.
all three of them now. Oh my god, I hate this shit.
By what?
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Crazy.
Here, are you afraid of me?
Don't keep me waiting.
All right, we're
I
good.
know what you can't hide your. Follow me into the shadows.
It'd be nice to get a little healing when
I like these.
they got W.
holidays.
Crazy.
They have
All right, let's
The
repeat
Tempest
you.
must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Let's put Poe right there.
You want to topple me? By what?
It's expanding.
Must also
Oh, you gotta get killing. Ina, save Logo, save him. Oh man.
Come, best me if you can.
Are you gonna die? You're gonna die.
Wish I didn't scare you. Better match your
We get
style.
her? She dead or not? Fuck, dude, come on. Oh man, what the hell? What the? Oh,
Mission accomplished.
what? The stage wasn't even done.
Home run!
I got baited. Not when you get every enemy. The person leaked, right? The guy last time leaked, right? I'm pretty sure he did. He had to have. He didn't? I don't. Can we get an action replay? I feel like he would have been out of there. I feel like he was about to skedaddle. I feel like you should go piss, girl. I do kind of have to pee. quit just before he could. If you put Logos one tile further right, Walter could actually hit him, so they could have broken each other out instead of Logos sitting in jail for half the stage. Oof. Oh, further left. Oh, so put him sitting next to her then instead of one behind. Yeah, the buddy system that I was talking about. Oh well, it's fine. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I ended up doing a trio. I think that guy would have leaked before Teresa died last time. I would put money on it. We got to get like frame by frame counts. Put it up to science. Send it to New York. Let the experts take a look. Get a referee. Last time you would have. This time you were fine. Right. I was worried. I was just interested to see what was gonna happen. I'm glad I had my trigger. What's the term? Discipline. Anyway, that's not important anymore. We did it. The roaring golden ocean smashes against Rhodes Island. The Sovereign's wool sinks into the sea of infinity, then rises up again at the only ship upon the waves. And its logo. Yep. You see the little lag right there? The Logos lag. The Logos linted. That's right. You're seconds away from retreating when you had already won. Insane. What echoes of the kings ever sees while the voices of the myriad remains? No, it is not just the war of the myriad souls that is causing this. That tower is trembling. The tremors of the wood have stirred at the tides. You have encountered them. I could not see the end of this tower that stretches beyond the heavens, even if I etched incantations into my eyes. Originium has obstructed my sight. Is this your way of telling me that it is not my battlefield to intervene? The waves answer the banshee's call. The sovereigns beckon. I will not yield. I promise with my song that... So, today who have... I'm really struggling to read his line. I promise with my song... Today who have gone beyond the other side of the tower. Ever shall Rhodes Island be our terra firma. Never shall it sink beneath the waves. The young Sarkaz raises his bone pen and steps towards the void, writing incantations upon the waves. The waves attempt to break free of their shackles, but the banshee is silent. He peers up at the sky, listening to the sound of the tower trembling. He knows that king and king are clashing against one another, beyond where his eyes could see. This is your war, Amia. It is not my place to intervene. I can only pray for your safe return. Trust in your lead operators, Logos. G'day, Cashmere's bro. The Logos lag affected my Uma Musume. Just lost connection. Logos is too powerful. The Logos lag is real. I can calm the angry roar of the myriad souls, but the only true answer lies in cutting off the source of all our suffering. Flashback scene. What is suffering to us, Sarkaz? Is it the brief respite by the only candle in the dark mines after a long day of working in ice and snow? Is it the murder of the children of a Sarkaz and a Liberi who truly love each other, committed by the fanatics of the frontier solely out of fear of their appearances? A little racism. Racism in my Arknights? No. We're polishing our horns day after day, spending our entire life living in fear, wearing a Cabernet disguise. The Sarkaz may encounter countless forms of injustice and suffering in their lifetime. Injustice has become the norm, the entirety of their lives, such that when they are asked what suffering is, they could not answer. Reverse Enos, yeah, I almost said out loud like Enos, but that isn't Enos. Enos goes the other way. Enos swings the opposite direction. Atop the tower, the pure white figure gazes down at you. The King of Sarkaz. You spent so much time with the Coddest girl that you've forgotten the implications of this title until now. Teresa was not the King of Sarkaz simply because of the crown. What kind of strength, wisdom, and cunning does it take to convince all Sarkaz to willingly, gladly call her their king? Massive energies rush out from the tower, forming white threads and silk that stretch on and on without end, permitting no resistance. I've never seen art of this kind. None of the stories about Teresa ever told anything like this. Before she was the king, Teresa was a caster, the likes of which is only seen once in 1,000 years. We're on her home ground. This is not witchcraft nor any power of the King of Sarkaz that I know of. She's reconstructing and utilizing the information inherent within Originium. Observe and understand what she's doing, Doctor. Help Amiya and W resist her attacks. I'll try. A suffocating presence. A feeling of impending death. She truly wants to... No, there's no way. The real Teresa would never... The real Teresa? She cannot help but mock the ridiculous notion. She casts her eyes at the familiar yet impassive Teresa. Only one thing to do. Damn it, these strange limits the strange limits she set have made my bombs useless. We're all done for if this thing keeps falling. Do something, hag. Ordinary measures are of no use here, not even Originium arts. Looks defeated. That doesn't mean she can't be defeated, at least. Oh, you mean the bunny? She looks towards Amiya, still resisting the overwhelming arts. A black crown floats above her head. The power of the king can break through the limits of Originium. She's gonna have to take those rings off, dog. I don't have a clue what you're talking about, but right now I guess I've got to trust you and the bunny. Debbie realizes that she started believing in Amiya a long time ago. Aww. As she did on the burning command tower in Chernobog when the bunny delivered the box with the key in it into her hands, she believed that the city would stop. Debbie looks at the girl. She almost sees Teresa. Teresa chose Amiya. The one Teresa chose would not disappoint Teresa or W. This is from that, like, memory sequence that she saw. From the Myriad Souls. If you're all bound up in the Myriad Souls, I'll blow the Myriad Souls to pieces. She begins to move. She never hesitates or doubts herself. The only thing she feels is excitement the moment she came up with this brilliant idea of blowing those blasted Myriad Souls to pieces, as she does whenever she goes into battle. Bunny, I know you can hear me. W, Weird, like, delays in some of the clicks. Don't turn around. Focus. Use your magic rings to link me directly to the Myriad Souls. What? You can do that, right? I know the Confessari did something to bind the Myriad Souls to Her Highness. Let me hear what the old garbage told her. Then I'll blow them to pieces. Then I'll find a chance to talk to Her Highness. I'll try. Just be careful. A locked-in face. Enough talking. I'm ready. W hears voices, innumerable, but it is not as she had imagined. She thought she would hear angry roars like the Revenants, but the voices are far calmer than she expected. They quietly tell of countless lives and deaths as Sarkaz. The sigh of relief when drifting farmers finally find a land to settle on. The last pleas of infected thrown alive to the furnaces. Yikes. The voices. The futile howl of dying soldiers forced to watch their city conquered. The helpless cries of hungry children lying weakly on their beds. So many different upbringings and circumstances, all bestowed a tragic fate just because they were Sarkaz. Their joy, their anger, the emotions amplified by the span of 9,000 years. If this was what Teresa was always listening to, why? Why was it the Myriad Souls' will that the Twin Kings became... Sorry, I almost said Twin Kings. Twin Kings came to be again. Was it their will that sent the Sarkaz into this war? Sarkaz engraved their sorrows into the Myriad Souls, and the will of the Myriad Souls lead to those who come after on a similar path. This is a tragic cycle. Hate ignites hate. Sorrow reflects sorrow. Is that all? W feels like she's being swept along by a rapid current. Her life is also amongst the voices of the Myriad Souls. Is that a reunion flag? I will detonate things and defend things. I will destroy things and direct things. They're living, breathing people, W. I don't need you to tell me, Enos. Hodor taught me the difference between people and things. Yes, W has seen all that the Myriad Souls speak of. No one knows the life of the Sarkaz better than she does. She's seen plenty, from the Scar Market of Kazdal to the ships of Babel, from the ruins of Chernobog to the battlefields of Londinium. She's never contemplated the meaning within, or what she must do is far from complicated. Need shelter against wind and rain? Light a fire, build a tent. Enemies in the way? Shell them, bomb them, whatever it takes. was never the murmur of the myriad souls that kept her going, the tiny speck of light ahead. W keeps searching, searching, and finally finds the voice that she wanted the most. All of you deserve to live. Yes, you too. I remember you, mercenary. They gave you the codename W, didn't they? Your Highness, we meet again. Whether you're the real one or not, I don't exactly have a choice, do I? Now I remember why you captivated me. The King of Sarkaz, yet so unlike the Sarkaz. You showed me that the Sarkaz need not be miserable. So let's forget the myriad souls for a while. Let's go make out on the beach. W. No need to shout, buddy. I know you're there. You were peeking into my memory, weren't you? If Enos were still around, she would have. No time to think about that. Maybe I can't barge into a fight between the Kings of Sarkaz, but I can break your Highness free from the interference of the myriad souls. W can feel her connection with the myriad souls with the helps of Amiya's arts. Emotions converge before her, emotions that belong to her. Yeah! I forgot the three of them had some of the best CGs amongst them. Joy. Oh. Regret. Anger. Is that Dark Knight's background? Relief. The Black Crown magnifies her emotions. She recalls her past, savoring her experiences. Coming face to face with my entire life. Interesting. Is extracting myself from the myriad souls the only way to get it to quiet down? She about to die, bro. This like a life flashes before your eyes sort of thing. The emotions take shape and she grabs the colorful object at her hand. It is her emotions, the experiences of her entire life. Intangible threads stretch from the self to the chaos in the distance. The myriad souls. Hopefully, you don't like W? Is this what you deal with all the time, little bunny? What you see is probably much better than this. Her Highness, she looked at me like this once, didn't she? Thanks, Amiya. W points her gun at the myriad souls. Watch, bunny. Watch how my presence gonna surprise Her Highness. How's she not out of ammo? Tower, stop trembling. You attacked the myriad souls directly. Yoshi's sister is flabbergasted. Oh my god. Never seen her with such big ass bug anime eyes. No one has ever managed to interrupt their voices. I'm surprised at what you've achieved, Amiya, W. But why? Why does Teresa look completely unaffected? Your Highness. W, come back. What are you trying to do? There's something I have to know. Maybe Her Highness will listen to us. It is interesting that she keeps calling her Her Highness. She stops. Teresa sees her, and she sees Teresa's expression. Maybe. I see what you're thinking, W. You believe that the will of the myriad souls has warped my judgment. Pretty much. Not that I sympathize with the Victorians, I just don't think your original goal was to help Terraces make this Originium that turns all of Terra on its head. Maybe you can just pause this thing for a moment. Let us get out of whatever this place is. We can just talk about how... W, I remember, wasn't one to offer truces like this. You're afraid. Shouldn't I be? I pick my fights too, you know. No, you're afraid that the beacon you have followed for so long is nothing more than an illusion. You're afraid you might be the one to break the facade. But you must face it. What? There's no wind in this place, but the static air begins to flow. Clouds gather and disperse by the tower, soft and light, like white flowers brought to bloom by the wind. Teresa stands in the middle of the sea of flowers, and a symbol begins to appear at her feet. A rhombus. The symbol has appeared again. You recognize this, Dr. Benny Bloom. It's like looking off in the distance. Yeah, my ex has it, has that as her pupils. Her voice is so confident. It's as though here and now, or perhaps in the distant past, your emotions and memories have been tightly linked. You are familiar with the symbol. Why a rhombus, though? It exists everywhere in this universe within Originium. Most of the time, it hangs in the heavens, seemingly a harmless source of light. W and the others would not think it so much as an unusual star in the sky. But you know that this is not right. If heaven and earth could be reversed, how could this star be a planar figure? I share with you now the universe in my eyes, Dr. Benny Bloom. Wait, is it actually her eyes? If destruction is the boundary that no life may cross, and all exploration and evolution must eventually reach an end, then this is our only future. The rhombus, the symbol of Originium. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, amen. Whenever you just recall, Dr. Benny Bloom, don't go any further. This is dangerous, very dangerous. Don't look at the rhombuses. Don't let them notice you. Don't worry, Calcet. This tower is safe for now. Teresa, you took the most dangerous step after all. I still remember the knowledge you and Dr. Benny Bloom shared with me. Calcet, has the garden near Castle turned back into wasteland? I went back to check on it once. Many storms have passed through. Active Originium had reshaped the landscape. All the entrances were covered in Originium clusters. Was it possible to tell if our experiment site had been destroyed or not? We're on 1984 for misogyny again. Anyway, stupid hoe at priestess, real. Forgot my Facebook password. They're not Facebook official? Yeah, no. That's me and W. Every time the tower gets mentioned, I have to hold back a dumb joke. Is it tower defense again? I am misogyny when priestess is around. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. It's fine. Just some beautiful but impossible dreams. Let them fade away in the storm. Our goal can only be achieved here. The inside of Originium. You described to me how to reverse the assimilated universe, to utilize, even alter the information inherent in Originium. Through the shard and the cradle that hangs high in the heavens, I finally set foot in the land where truth lies. The golden ocean sits tranquil above our heads. All information is with us, free from the restrictions of space and time. I did it. Finally. That's a lot of emotion. Mouth open, angry eyebrows, the Sarkaz retrieved the first Originium from deep within the land 10,000 years ago. It has returned to the Sarkaz at long last. In time, Kazla will truly become a garden free from the torment of catastrophe and orpathy. Will you still oppose me despite all that? I remember the dream that Teresa described to me. A safe and equal home where Originium is fully under control, and there is no orpathy or catastrophe, no schism between the infected and uninfected. Sounds pretty nice. What's the catch? Hey, yo, Hose, is that a rhombus on Amiya's head, or is that just a weird reflection? But soldiers are still dying on the battlefield. Innocent people are being driven from their homes by war. I wasn't sure if it was just a reflection. It's just the multicolor is kind of interesting. Does this home still have room for people other than Sarkaz in this plan of yours? Oh, that's the catch. I'm sorry. An Originium will not be the hope for the eternal existence that you once dreamed of. It will only become a weapon for the Sarkaz to bring even more destruction. This was not Teresa's dream. You're right, Amiya. And we must become enemies. As easy as that? Is that a raw? Is that a rhombus on Benny's chest or just a weird boob window? Weird? I guess it's a rhombus. Everything's a rhombus. That's why you must keep going. Teresa? The erstwhile king of Sarkaz, builder of Castle, and supreme leader of Babel stands before you. Overcome me. Vanquish me. I shall fulfill the king of Sarkaz's duties to the bitter end. I shall fight for the sake of the Sarkaz as I have for centuries. All who stand before me, all who try to stop me are the enemy of the Sarkaz. All those dreams and promises that I could not fulfill, you can. No, this is not your will. I heard it. Look out. Black Tide clashes with Black Tide. King clashes with King. Amiya's black arts are reduced to nothing the moment they touch Teresa. Black threads are pulled away from around Amiya, reconverging in Teresa's palm. Countless white threads rush out from Teresa's hand. Did they really just, like, at the same time be really quick on the draw? Freaking, like, old cowboy style? They really pulled a, what's his name versus the Pope? Starts with an A. A rhombus, you say? Among Us? He's Among Us now? No! I'm not Among Us. Anduin. Yeah. That's it. Sorry, I forgot. My bad. Albert? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Listen, I've been trying to process a lot of things right now. I'm not going to remember the random fella's name. I'm already bad with names. If he was a playable character, I might remember him a little bit more. No guarantees, though.
Larry.
Oh, Larry. oh, dang it. Countless white threads rush out from Teresa's hand. They tightly surround Amiya, like a soft dress or a blossom whose blooming process has been reversed. Ah, bunny. You gotta be a little bit more careful. Teresa's silhouette fades in the smoke of the explosion. Where she had stood, the outline of a thorn-shaped crown becomes increasingly distinct. Didn't work? Is that the power of the King of Sarkaz too? This is the power of Originium. She did it. Teresa is emulating the black crown within Originium. This is far beyond the powers of the King of Sarkaz that I'm able to wield. Dr. Calcit behind me. I'll protect you. Are you gonna be okay, though? Teresa? The helly? Teresa. No! Dog, I hate this music. And little Amiya too. XR, what's up, dude? How you been? Power of anime and friendship. Not right now. Small Amiya. Release Aya from the cage, put Priestess in. Well, I'm not going to release her, but I could open up another cage. That's no problem. Teresa, she promised to take me outside to pick flowers today. Where is she? In a meeting with the doctor or visiting the wards with Dr. Calcit? Teresa's busy. I shouldn't disturb her. I'll go to the cafeteria and get lunch for her. The sun shines brightly on the spotless deck. The wind is warm, mixed with the smell of wilderness and flowers. Amiya? This is... Goddess girl turns around and sees her one-time self running happily on the deck. This is the Civilite Eternus system. This is your memory. I can see it. You hear the whispers of my heart, know everything I'm thinking about, and vice versa. You remember it all? We're always the same Teresa all along? It's been a while, Amiya. I'm very happy to see you all grown up. I'm really happy to see you again. Give me a little bit of time. I want to take a good look at you. I've always wanted to know how things have been for you all these years. I can see them. All the fighting and the loss that you've experienced throughout the journey. I see it all. All I want is a little more time. What is it that you're looking at? She casts her gaze towards the distance, but there's nothing on the deck. It was such a happy time. I thought you were such an unfortunate child who needed to be cared for closely, but it was you who brought so much comfort to Rhodes Island. True. Still don't understand how Amiya got new clothes. There's like a white t-shirt on a bed, and Amiya was like, Teresa must have left this for me. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much the lore of that drip. Not as good as the Chen, the mimicking Chen drip. Speaking of, we haven't seen her ass in a while. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's her. I think it's her birthday too. I think I saw on Twitter it was Chen Arknight's birthday. Yeah, Amiya wasn't on the screen for it. It was just like a few lines XR. So because Chen's outfit sucks. Hey, the one with the belly's pretty good. Ties with shorts are dog shit. But it looks good on Amiya. It looked Amiya's module. Oh my god. It took me a long time to realize that meeting you was the luckiest thing in my life. But why me? Let's go out for a walk, shall we? Where are you going? A furnace. This is my home, Casdell. I always wanted to take you here. You told me many stories of what happened there. But Babel never made it back to Casdell. There's no need for questions. Amiya feels Teresa's every choice, every struggle. I understand that, Warren, now. You had no choice. We've already made a choice when we say there is no choice. I had to choose the path that was better for Sarkaz. This race has been through too much hardship. Every step it takes, heavy and labored. If Sarkaz needed someone to show them a new path, she would take up the banner first. If the price of Sarkaz unity was the death of their king, she would be the one to step up. The protector is inevitably also the persecutor, Amiya. As we gain, so do we take away. Favorite thing about Arknights is how they love to discuss the meaning of life in the middle of war. Yeah, you just everything's just a big gray area. Everything's all mashed together. Allow me had me fucked up. Wait, which one? We already made a choice when we say there is no choice? Or the protector is inevitably also the persecutor? Oh, meeting you was the luckiest day of my life? Yeah, that one kind of stings a little bit, doesn't it? Teresa I knew always chose the path of peace. That's what Babel and Rhodes Island are for, isn't it? Babel exists because of all of you. The watchman who carries the burden of civilization, the sage who holds the key, the genius mercenary who gains free will, and the innocent child compassionate for all life. And Logos, Mantra, Scott, Ace, countless souls that shine so bright. Yo, Logos mentioned first? She wants him so bad, bro. Yo, they'd be a pretty cute couple. Actually, they'd make cute kids. Not as cute as she or I, though. Scott? Did I say Scott? Thorns and Searcher's crazy. Several hundred years older than Logos. Hasn't stopped anyone before. You did say Scott? I'm sorry. Scout. You want the ship between Logos and me? That's a pretty good one. Old enough to be his mom? He'd be into it. Countless souls that shine so bright. You have overcome the barriers of race, upbringing, and disease. You share a sincere friendship, an unwavering dream. Through the tribulations of war and the obstacle of reality, you continue to stand together and stand by me. That was how Babel was founded. It was never I who made you members of Babel. It was you who made a clothes maker who picked up a crown, one of countless kings of Sarkaz, Teresa of Babel. You can achieve what I could not. Thank you, Teresa. Will you hear me tell one more story, Amia? Not an epic of heroic warriors protecting their home, nor a legend of a king of Sarkaz's reign. Just a story of an ordinary Sarkaz girl who lived a little longer than the ordinary person. Born in Kazdel, she saw the few families and friends she had suffer in constant cold and hunger, trembling in fear in the darkness every night, waiting for the sun to rise again. She wanted the people around her to live in happiness, to have a safe home. She would do anything for this. She remained ever true to this wish. Disrespected Scout more than Ho did? I'm so... That's not true. Teresa's literally friends with his mom, bro. What kind of Oedipus complex? Listen! I'm just saying. It was just an observation. And why? Why must we fight you? Not every meeting has a beautiful ending, Amia. I've left once. This time we have the chance to say goodbye. You saw the myriad souls, Amia. They struggled against fate all their lives. They don't want to be used and imprisoned even unto death. Even unto death. The same is true for me. You must defeat me, Amia. Only then can you carry on my unfulfilled dream. Only then can you release me. Fate should not exist, Amia. This room. Oh. You've remained the good girl that I saw the first day we met, no matter how much you went through. Perhaps you would not have to bear so much pain if you weren't so brave, so gentle. Is this that day? You held me in your arms, told me stories until... Teresa, can you stop? I've stopped, Amia. I'm not reading your memories. So, this is my own power? Or inside your memories? Yes, Amia. I'm sorry, Teresa. I couldn't help myself. It's not you who should say sorry. Becoming the king of Sarkaz means carrying the emotions of the many, but the emotions that belong to ourselves are there as well. Stay away. Teresa roasting all the Saber fans. That's crazy, yo. Saber's coming to Honkai Star Rail in a couple days, I think. Right. I've lost much in my life, Amia, but I don't have many regrets. The only regret I have is you. From past to present, I never wanted to leave you. I'm happy about your growth, but I should have been there for you. It's not your fault. I should have been there to teach you how to use the power of the King of Sarkaz. Now, though, is your chance to prove me the erstwhile King of Sarkaz. Huh? Heat saps at reason, flame scorching the soul. A sword forms within the flame, taking shape in Teresa's hand. She drew a fucking sword? What? Wrath. That's my sword. She stole her sword? That's just messed up. Drawing a sword on a kid is one thing. Stealing that kid's sword and then drawing it on her is another thing. What the hell? You will hear the seething anger of that Sarkaz sovereign when you hold this sword in your hand. You've grabbed this sword from the wrath of the past, which once declared war upon injustice. The sword of the King of Sarkaz shall ever point towards the enemy of Sarkaz. The sword of the King of Sarkaz shall ever slay the enemy of Sarkaz. We have come this far, yet prejudice lives, and hostility threatens to smother us. The kings of Sarkaz of the past have failed. The Teresa of the past has failed. Amia sees it all. Teresa wandering in the darkness, seeking an answer. Teresa standing in the halls of the airship, gazing down at the battle below. Teresa walking up alone from death, no friend or comrade around her. Teresa pointing her sword at a child. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit's fucked up. Such sorrow. Amia could barely move under the overwhelming sorrow. Now you hold a sword as well. Amiya feels a weight in her hand. Just spawned a sword. At least it's a fair fight. My sword. Oh yeah, they did talk about the sword lore at one point, right? G2 her whole flow bar by bar. That's messed up. That's even more messed up. Yo, there's music though. The sword which had slain an evil god had returned to her hand. Formless flame warms her palm. How? Black tides ripple from Teresa, turning into threads that lead Amiya's hand. The sword points at Teresa. This is my final gift to you, Amiya. Feel my power, my emotions, my will. Make them a part of you. They will be by your side, in my place. The sword in Amiya's hand trembles, but not out of fear or excitement. She can feel Teresa's will fill it. I've always remembered, Teresa. I remember every story you told me, the words you whispered into my ear. I never had the chance to tell you. I'm so glad that I met you. And... What? The sword pierces Amiya's own chest. Amiya holds Teresa's hand tightly, pushing the sword further in. It is not that there is no pain. It is simply that all the pain has been wrapped in a layer of warmth. Tears begin to fall from Teresa's face, falling into Amiya's eyes. Is this just like the same as the... Is this the same as like the... when she became the King of Sarkaz? Remember how Teresa... Yeah. Doesn't make it any better. And roll credits. Easy. Forgot to tell you Amiya dies here. With spoilers. That slow fade. Ooh. Scary. The black sword shatters. A warm and gentle power surrounds Amiya's fingertips. It is sorrow and the purest love. I will inherit the legacy of Civilite Eterna. I will become the King of Sarkaz.
Make sure a video record of this battle is properly cataloged.
Oh, trust me, Calcid. There's every single attempt at that battle has been properly cataloged. Track his succession. Thank you for holding off on that. That's crazy. Not another one of these. I think... Never understood why she's king and not queen. Yeah, it's the same as Siege, right? Siege is a king. I think that's where I want to end tonight, honestly. $14.22 before is way more impactful, but $14.22 after will lock you in. How long time-wise do you think we have between $14.22 and $14.23? It's a long chapter. It's been a ride. It has certainly been an ride. I think I do want to... 22 is extremely short. Before. Can we do the stage? We do the stage, but skip the story then? You can do the stage. Okay. All right, let's do that then. Keep our thoughts in your thoughts. Cannot view enemy archives. Do I want to look at the stage? Should I look at the stage? These ones are the worst. No? Okay. All right. 1422 before. Caster Amia. That's all we get? Did I bring anyone else? Oh, man. All right. Fix squad, my favorite. She's all you need. Oh! A cutscene! No! That's pink! I told you! Bro, that's clearly pink! Insane. The music's crazy. The sword, it's got... She's getting the staff? Medic Amia? Yo. She looks so sad. Oh, she was actually crying. That's why she looks sad. Are they zooming in on Teresa's tits? Oh. Teresa looked a little angry though. Oh, all right.
Trash the mission briefing. I know what you want.
What are you doing here? Proud smile into frown. Yeah. I didn't like that. I mean, it's evolving. It's like a Pokemon evolution. The animation's so good. Power for wisdom. Harm assist. I love incantation medics. Good framing to hide facial emotion. It was well done. You've proven yourself to me, Amia. You may carry that brand new power in you, but in no way does it mean you hold the strength to surpass me. The new sprite's so good, but she looks so sad. I won't look back until I see the view that awaits me at the end of this path. The conviction of mine I inherited from you. Gonna watch W slowly kill her, or is W just gonna die and Amia's gonna kill her? Yo! Wait, why does Amia have like an enemy health bar? Oh, thanks for that, bunny. Now, let's see what we gotta do. Teresa, I won't stop here. I'm gonna fucking kill her. Yo, that's crazier than phase 2. Just saying. Amia's tanking all the hits. How much health does she have? Did we have to fight this Teresa in Babel? I forgot. The plot HP bar. Yo, she about to die. She lived. Let's go. Baby. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. My power, my emotion, my determination. I won't give up, Teresa. All right, now kill her. Why'd you have to walk so close, though? Oh, she didn't kill her. Slurped her up with the staff. A hug. But a truly warm flame, Amia. I don't like how the sprite reaches up as she dies. That's tragic and terrible. So this is where I need to skip. This is where I need to skip. Now we need to start here. All right. I do feel a little cock blocked, but that's fine.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
All right. Well, fellas, isn't in the middle of a climax? You're finally in the denouement. I don't know what that word means, but does that mean the home stretch? Well, yeah, we only have the story, so. All right. Man. Wait, hold on. Do I actually have Medic Amiya? Did I already have Medic Amiya? I don't remember. Where are you? Yeah, oh, did it change her into Medic? Oh, it changed her into Medic Amiya. I was like, where did you go? I can finally use the skin. I can finally use the skin. I didn't think it would change. No, because I had her on caster before, so. Yippee. This skill can only be used once per battle. That's crazy. Click on our module to see what it's called. Non-spoiler. The dress handpicked by Teresa. It's an awesome skill though. I like one-time things. I mean, yeah, this art is cool. There's a lot going on here. Look, there she is back there. Oh. Finally equipped for IS5. Yippee! Is Medic Amiya the clutch? I had the module level 1 just because I had to with that name. Do you not use the incantation Medic Amiya at all?
Go.
Paid for IS? That makes sense. That makes sense. But yes, all right, you guys, that is where we are going to be wrapping up. So thank you so much for hanging out. There's a lot that just went down. There's a lot that went down, but there's still a lot yet to happen. So we're gonna be picking back up on Wednesday with Arknights. But tomorrow, here, let me head back over here, get some other music going. So slide back onto the screen. So just a quick reminder, we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Peak with Maria, checking out that game for the first time, which will be a lot of fun. On Wednesday, we're going to be wrapping up chapter 14 and watching the 5.5 live stream. And then on Thursday, we're going to be continuing Doki Doki Literature Club. So lots of fun stuff this week. Well done reading so much. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So between now and then, I will do the hidden front stuff. And will there be a clear ending on that? Like, will I know that I'm done with it? I guess is my question. I'll try and start it tonight just to get an idea if I have time. Like, will I know that I've done what I needed to? You will? Okay. Cool. All right, I'll take a look and try and get that all finished up then, as promised. But you guys, like I said, thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. Whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time or part of the time, thank you for the support. If you can keep track until you hit 15, or if there's a mission for doing 15 runs. Okay, I'll try and keep track then. I'll try and keep track. But awesome, guys. I want to give some extra special thank yous again to Mika, V, and Asa for the resubs. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. We are going to be hopping into a raid, so I do ask don't go anywhere even if you aren't able to stick around for the stream. If you guys get off in the raid, just show some support. I'd appreciate it, and I know that they'll appreciate it as well. I gotta see who is streaming. Let's see. I think what I might do is, yeah, why don't we show some support to let's show some support to Soppy. They just debuted their new model, and they're playing some Uma Musume. I think they might be might be on the front page of Twitch actually at the moment. So let's show some support to them. Let's show they've been hyping up this this new model for a while, and if you guys have seen it, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Also, Soppy, super cool, super fun. Good friend of the kingdom. So you guys, hashtag you Benny rated. If you're subbed, throw your favorite Benny emote in there at the end. If you're not sub, no worries. Throw your favorite emote in there at the end. Make it look cool, make it look fun. Let's show some support to Soppy and enjoy some Uma Musume this evening, which is always good fun. I might play some myself before bed, unless I get stuck doing hidden front, in which case I probably won't. But I should do both. I should do both. I don't know if I have time for both, but I'll do some. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We have a really fun week this week, so I hope to see you guys there. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. ! Discord. You do get about 69% more attractive just by joining. And be sure to follow on other socials and everything. You know the drill. You've been here before. So thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun ride on chapter 14, and I'm looking forward to wrapping it up later this week. I'm looking forward to our other streams, but yeah, also looking forward to wrapping up chapter 14. So you guys have an awesome night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for some peak. Bye-bye. Man, the music was so good. Why'd it have to have such tragic names?